About this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.
Curl a little. This looks really good, Todd. Looks really good. Will it roll? And
What a shot!
Oh, he just takes it. He just takes it. Will it curl? Will it curl?
Oh, big miss there, please. Tight.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Sydney, Nova Scotia. Here we are. We've returned to the Mercer Fuels Cashspiel. How are you all doing tonight? Because we're doing great here. And with me, I'm Special Four. With me, we have Todd Mercer. Todd, how you doing?
Wow. Once again, I am absolutely thrilled to be here tonight, Sebastian. I wore my good socks for this, and, we're ready for a big night.
It's an amazing night. This is the second draw of the Mercer Fuels Cashspiel, our 6th annual. And we're just so thrilled to be streaming curling again, aren't we?
It's a rambunctious atmosphere down here at the club tonight. There's at least 175 people here right now.
Absolutely.
It is wild.
I can
So,
barely hear myself talk.
Yeah, if you're not here, come on down and, catch some curling action all weekend. We'll
Yeah.
be here tonight. This is the last game of the night tonight. And then tomorrow, the action starts at 9 a.m. And there will be curling.
It might be a fight going on over there. I'm not sure. So now let's go over this draw, Todd. Let's see. What do we have tonight?
Yeah, so we've got 4 great matchups about to go on the ice. We've got Team Drover going up against Team Rayfuse. We've got Team Grancelli going up against Team Ken Keogh. We've got Team Don MacCuspic versus Team Williams here on your feature sheet. And then we round out the lineup tonight with Team Guthrow versus Team Pugsley. We've got teams from Sydney. We've got teams from Antigonish. We've got teams from Beyond.
Beyond?
Yeah.
Wait, like the grave?
Beyond Antigonish.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I misunderstood you there. Yeah, no, it'll be some great games, and these are pools C and D. This event is a three-game round robin for these 4 pools of 4, with the top 2 making the playoffs on Saturday night and Sunday, and the bottom 2 going to our consolation final.
Yeah, and big money up for grabs this weekend. $6,000 prize pool.
Wow.
And $2,000 going to first.
Can you
So
say that again?
$6,000 prize
One
pool.
more time. One more time.
It's a lot of money, and
Oh, we had an intruder there.
And
Sorry.
teams are going big this weekend, and you know, you gotta be in it to win it.
Yeah, that number gives me shivers, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's great, and it ramps up the pressure. Like, all these teams must be feeling it. Like, I guess it's the first game, but you need to start off strong, don't you?
Absolutely. Sebastian, the teams have taken the ice for their practice slides. How about you tell me about Team Williams?
Yeah, Team Williams, Skip Leona Williams, mate Joyce Van Berkel, second Iris Stanley, and lead Kathy McDonald. They are senior ladies team from Antigonish. So this is one of our from away teams. And not only that, so it's their first cash spell, but guess what they won? Guess.
What have they won?
They have won the Nova Scotia Women's Grand Masters in 2023. So that's pretty recent. They went 4-1, come in first place in the province. So these are provincial champions. Isn't that great?
Very nice, very nice. And Team Williams, so Team Williams in the purple are going up against Team MacCuspic from Port Hawkesbury, curling out of the Straight Area Community Curling Club. And Sebastian and I love going to the Cashspiel, the Straight Supplies, Straight Area Community Curling Club Cashspiel every year.
It's one of the best times of the year.
It's always a good time. So Team MacCuspic features Skip Don MacCuspic, mate Mike McNamara, second Stephen Leslie, and lead Neil McNeil.
Stephen Leslie, that seems like a name I recognize.
Stephen Leslie curls out of Sydney, and
Really?
And he's sparing this weekend with Team MacCuspic. And tonight we also have Don MacCuspic and Mike McNamara mic'd up. They're on the hot seat
Oh, yes,
tonight.
they are. Yes, they are. So we'll be hearing tons of interesting strategic conversations from them, won't we?
Absolutely. Look at these practice slides. The guys are getting warmed up, and they're ready to party. They are ready to go. Mike is smiling for the camera.
Yeah,
there
he might think he's on mic right now. On mic, oh my God.
There, that was the best practice slide of the day so far for Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's ready. He's feeling good.
Yeah, no, this will be a great game, and this will be an interesting game because who knows what will happen. A lot of these teams here know each other. A lot of these teams have played against each other, have played at the Spiel, but we have the team of Williams who, as we said, from Antigonish against a team of MacCuspic from Port Hawkesbury who they've definitely never met here before. And I don't know if they've met I honestly don't think they've met in a game, so this is like new territory for both these teams.
Well, I was speaking to Leona Williams before the game, and she said that it has been
What's happening?
They've announced the winner of the 50-50 draw, which was club president Ian McGuinness.
Oh, darn. I was hoping one of our online viewers would be able to see it. I guess not.
So before the game, Sebastian, I was talking to Skip Leona Williams, and she said it's been 20 years since she's been curling at the Sydney Curling Club.
Really?
Yeah.
20 years?
20 years since she has curled here. So since then, a lot has changed. So we'll see how quick they are able to adapt to the conditions.
Yeah, and honestly, that's going to be one of the big game stories for this Williams team. Is it's a new club. Like Don, of course, they're not from this club, but he's played here for many years in this Spiel, honestly. I think he's played in probably almost all the cash Spiels here. But Williams, she's not only new to the Spiel, but new to the club. And it's definitely changed since 20 years ago. So it'll be interesting to see how quick she picks up on the ice.
So we're cleaning the first rock here. Let's get ready to rumble, Sebastian.
Oh,
It is end one, rock one, and we've got lead Neil McNeil coming out of the hack for Team MacCuspic.
Let's see. This is an intern. Did he want it in, or did he want a draw, or did he guard? Sorry.
Well, let's see what happens. And,
Okay.
And that's what he's gonna get, you know.
Yeah, I guess just testing out the ice. We're unsure how quick it will be now. It was like not as fast we've seen it here the first draw, but it wasn't slow. So
big sweep
wow.
through there from
Leona.
from Skip Williams. I saw sparks coming out of the broom there.
Yeah, now leading us off for Team Williams, we have Kathy McDonald. Kathy throwing, it looks like a corner guard. corner guard. So we're going right away with some aggressiveness, hopefully. Trying to get their deuce with the hammer. It's a coin flip to decide hammer in these games here. There's no ranking, obviously, yet. So just going by chance. And no draw of the buttons beforehand, either. So
yeah, but there will be draw to the buttons after the game.
Yeah.
So we're going to have all 4 players are going to throw a draw to the button after the game. And we'll use that cumulative total as a tiebreaker, potentially if needed, because there's 4 pools of 4 teams. 2 teams will advance from each pool. And sometimes there's ties, and they need to be broken.
That's a great saying.
And today we're playing an 8-end game, so all of the round-robin games are 8-end games, and no extra end. If it's tied after 8, we're doing one singular draw to the button to determine the winner of the game.
Yes, and now that does change in the playoffs. In the playoffs, we will be going to an extra end. Wow, that was just a little short. I thought that was in. I have a bad angle from my position, so it's hard for me to see if rocks are in or not. So people are handing me things left and right, so I'm a little distracted right now.
Just a little short there from Neil, so Leona's looking to jump all over this with her lead, Kathy McDonald.
Yes. Looks like it might be a little light. Sweeping to make it curl. Good sweeping, actually. You can tell that this team is well practiced.
So we're getting a junky end here,
Yes.
Sebastian, to start things off. So that's what we like to see down here at the Sydney Curling Club. Makes it a little fun.
Yes, and look at that guard. So that guard's on the center line. We're playing with the no-tick rule in effect here. So for the first 5 rocks to the end, any rock that's on the center line, any opposition rock, I should say, that's on the center line, you can't tick it off. So if Stephen Leslie being the second for MacCuspic, if he happens to overcurl and tick that red off, his blue would come out and the red would go back where it was.
Stephen is out of the hack and off to the races here, trying to get a rock buried in behind the mess out in front of the house right now.
It's curling. It's curling good. Oh, but is it heavy? Looks really heavy. Leona getting ready to sweep. It does stick around.
It does stick around, but Team Williams is going to have a chance to sneak one in there and really put the pressure on with the hammer here in the first end.
So we have second Iris Stanley throwing her first rock of this end. Iris slides out nicely, lets it go, looks good on the line. So look, they're sweeping it. It might be a little light. Yeah, they're sweeping this one hard, and it looks like it's dying. Again, new club, new types. Oh, it's carrying actually. So this path might be speeding up, Todd. This seems to be carrying much better than these other ones. Wow. Great sweeping, great shot by Iris.
Really great shot by Iris.
And there's shot rock.
That's good enough to be shot rock. And behind the center guard, we can only see a little sliver of it right now. But Team MacCuspic is aggressive. They want to go after this because it is curling here tonight, and they think that they can get this out here with nice hack weight from second Stephen Leslie.
Yeah, you're going to notice that Stephen throws less handle than a lot of the other players here. So, no, but that makes it curl. So it makes it curl more, and for this shot, it makes it very possible, and Steve's really good at these shots. If there's one shot I wouldn't want Steve to throw against me, it'd be any lightweight hit, because he's good.
Absolutely.
Slides out. Down low to the ice. Let's go.
This one's looking good. They've called on mate Mike McNamara
trying to
for
make
the
it curl. Looks
but
good.
It's
sweeping
coming
straight.
in.
Sweeping to make it straight. Stephen Leslie hits it. Does it get out? Does it get out? Don MacCuspic with the sweep. He drags it 5 feet. It's out. Blue,
Great
sit
shot
in
there
two.
from Stephen Leslie. He's dialed in already in the first end, Sebastian, and all of a sudden, Team MacCuspic is sitting 2.
Yeah. So let's see if Iris can make another great... Oh, no, she's trying to hit as well. So looks like Team Williams just saw Team MacCuspic do a hack weight hit, so they're going to try it themselves.
Yeah, we're in a game of monkey see, monkey do here. And, you know, Team Williams has the hammer, so they want to be aggressive. They want to get on the board here.
Yeah, let's see. It's not curling much. Will it break at the end? The weight's great. Oh, it ticks it. No. And will they stick around, though? Second shot? No, it goes. Don MacCuspic sweeping that one. Geez, Don has swept probably the most of his entire team this end with those behind the T-line shots.
Absolutely.
Great sweeps, and now they have a chance to lie 3. What an end for MacCuspic.
If Don has to keep sweeping like that all weekend, he's going to need some Tylenol or aspirin. And you know where you can get Tylenol or aspirin, Sebastian?
Where can we get Tylenol or aspirin?
You can get it at the Medicine Shop in Sydney, who are the sponsors of End Number 1 here tonight. So go to the Medicine Shop and get your painkillers if you're a curler.
Yeah, we need them.
Thanks to Brandon and Hugh Toner from the Medicine Shop for getting rid of our pain.
And not only do they have a great pharmacy, but they're also great curlers and great people. So thanks again, Brandon and you. Looks like this shot was light from Team MacCuspic and does wreck. You see it does tick, but we're well beyond the 5th rock at this point, so no big deal here. And we have mate Joyce Van Berkel coming up for Team Williams. It's her first rock, and it looks like they're going to probably try to draw here. There's really no hit now with all those guards in front, but there's a lot of room to draw behind. If they can make this good bite in forefoot, they're really set up well with the hammer in this first end. Let's it go. It looks pretty good out of her hand. It's kind of hard to judge from where we are for weight, but the sweepers aren't sweeping it, so it's good. They're sweeping it now. It's curling a lot. Here it goes. Here it goes. Good sweep. Good sweep. Are they wrecked? Oh, it's just over curled. That's too bad.
Just over curled a little bit, and you know, but we've got a lot of rocks in play here, so there's a lot more action that we can expect here in this exciting first end. And I'm taking a look around at all the sheets here, Sebastian, and there are a lot of rocks in play already on every single sheet.
Yeah, I don't know what the over-under was for rocks in play throughout all sheets first end. Do you know what that was?
I took over 28, but
okay.
Yeah, it's
yeah. I think that's a pretty good bet at this point.
Mate Mike McNamara, they're trying to make a curl here.
It's coming in nice. Will it stop in time, though? If it's behind the tee, it will... Oh, it's not behind the tee at all, so who cares?
Great shot there from Mike. And that was way out there and curled in. That one curled about 5 feet. So let's see if Team Williams are ready to match.
Yeah. So, yeah, they can make this good. It does curl a lot here. What we've seen with Stevens hit, so... if they do like even backline weight, they'll be definitely shot out of this and kind of buried.
Yeah, that center guard is pretty high, so
yeah.
There's a lot of room here to come around and try to make some magic happen.
Yeah, let's go. It might be a little outside of her hand. The sweepers aren't near it, so weight should be fine then. But will it curl?
No, they're a little outside here, so...
can they run back the red?
It's looking like a tap up here.
Can they tap it up? Does it have enough weight? There go. Ready to sweep. Ready to sweep. They need 8 foot to be second shot. And they get second shot, I think.
Yeah, the weight was perfect there from Van Berkel.
That one just didn't curl as much as her first one.
She just got a little outside but was able to do a tap up, and that's a pretty effective shot here in this situation because Team MacCuspic now has to go inside out if they want to chase after it, or they have to try to sneak another draw into the forefoot.
Let's listen in to Don and Mike, see what they're talking about.
They have.
Keep it. Oh, that's right. They have last rock. Yeah.
Let's go there.
Okay, sounds good.
So not ice there.
So
even top 12 is not bad, right?
So Mike has been reminded that they have last rock here. So we need to. We've got a couple more rocks in play here, but yes, Williams does have hammer, and so MacCuspic is going to try to get another one in and put the pressure on.
Yeah, let's see what he's talking to his
Well,
sweepers
now that
here.
I see it, it's second shot.
It's second shot.
Yeah, I know.
I don't mind this. This
Yeah.
is guaranteed.
Yeah, exactly.
This is guaranteed one.
That's
I'm thinking if we're throwing this.
That was a good point there by Stephen Leslie that this is just guaranteed one. So I think Don said he's second shot. Is that what you heard?
I didn't hear that.
Or their second shot?
I think they're second shot.
Okay, yeah. So guaranteed one. Don doesn't have hammer here, so there's no need to take many risks at this point. So I like kind of the reasoning by Steve. They're all kind of on the same page here. There's no need to get a giant end because it's first end, long game, and they don't have hammer. Don MacCuspic sliding out. Let's go.
We got extra room.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Wide.
out there.
That's wide.
Uh-oh.
No, he's going to
Looks like
tap
we're
them
tapping the red up again.
up. Oh,
Whoa,
no.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just,
It is light, though.
yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah. Nice angle. Oh, you need to sweep it. You need to sweep it.
You're just a little wide.
That's a good guard. So it looks like Red's now second and fourth. Am I seeing that right?
That's correct. And they have a shot here to come down with like some back 8, back 12 weight.
Yeah.
Possibly bump that blue back and sit 2.
Yeah, we'll see. See what Leona throws. Leona Williams, skip for Team Williams. It's her first shot coming up. And a reminder that they have hammer in this end. So they're looking to at least score. This end honestly was going pretty well for them until Steven made that really nice hack weight hit. So and after that, it kind of took a little nosedive. So they'd be pretty happy to get one out of this. And honestly, even if they only give up one, that's probably a success, don't you think, Todd?
Absolutely. Like we said, these are 2 out-of-town teams. Only one player on the ice right now is familiar with the ice here at the Sydney Curling Club. So a lot of rocks in play to start figuring things out here in the first end.
See Leona coming down. Oh, look, she throws with the same stabilizer as you, Todd.
Yeah, what a legend.
Yeah. How would you rate that?
Well, I'm also a grandmaster, so.
Is that a grandmaster, did you say? So, see here how this rock's going to come. Say it's an important shot. It's good to get your draw weight down early, too. So that's one thing I guess all these players had is draw weight this first end. Cleaning her rock.
All right, so Skip Leona Williams in the hack and ready to slide down with a big pressure shot here to sit 2 potentially.
Slides out. Line looks pretty good. It's not as far out as their last mate stone. Sweeping it. Let's see, here curls. Here curls, but is it enough weight to move it? They need to move it to get at least shot out of this. Sweeping hard. It's really curling now. It'd be great to get second or third shot just to make sure. Great shot. Great first attempt. That was the first draw of the game for Leona, and she honestly nailed that weight. So,
yeah, absolutely. It's it's going to be really hard for MacCuspic to sit 2 here, and so Williams will be, like I said, I think they'll be pretty happy here if they only give up 1 or if they get 1, and let's see how the cookie crumbles.
yeah. See what happens. We'll maybe we'll listen in to Don when he comes down and see what he discusses with his sweepers again.
Absolutely. What do you think here, Don?
Just for record, he can't hear us. But what do you think, Don?
yeah. Well, no, it goes straight onto their red, but it's.
You think?
Yeah. For sure it does. Yeah, but.
I'm not against it.
No. Okay. No, I like this. Just because it's early.
Well, we don't really know what they're doing, but they like it, so that's all that matters. So let's try to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing here. This ice is a little too tight for a guard.
I'm thinking it's some sort of hit, maybe hit on the one that Leona just threw, like a little like backline weight.
I
You
don't
hit
know. That's
that red.
really risky. What if you take out your own? Oh,
What?
this is way out there.
Yeah, well, I guess he's not going to do that now. Is he going to hit his own up potentially, like a same shot?
Hard, Neil.
They're
All right,
sweeping
it looks
in.
like we're crashing here, but they're going to get a pretty nice guard out of this.
That's a very nice guard. And what do we do now if you are Team Williams?
Yeah, if you're Team Williams here, you have to say a couple of prayers. You got
Yeah.
to go to church on Sunday to make this one.
I don't think you can draw the other side to the button. That's like just a crazy curl after that top blue. Can you run the blue on the side into one of the reds into a blue maybe?
I think you can come through that port up top, and I think you can come down with like hack or board or even a little bit more weight because we know it's curling there, Sebastian.
Looks like they're looking at the draw on the other side, it looks like.
Wow. Well,
we've seen nothing on this side the entire end.
No, I know if this was me, I'd be going through that port, trying to pick out that blue and trying to put a deuce up on the board. But
yeah, I guess the overhead makes it look a little tighter, but from down here the port actually looks pretty wide. Isn't that right, Todd? But I mean, honestly, like, why not try the draw weight on the other side just to test it out, you know?
Well, they are the grandmasters, and we're the commentators, so
That's true. What do we know?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. So we have last rock of end number 1 coming up. Leona Williams throwing it red. Draw for 1. Have to touch the button. This is going to be good if she makes it. Lets it go. She's close on line. Sweepers getting on it. It looks like it's curling out of her hand, and this might be like just a fresh path. Yeah, this is really dying.
Really slow over on that side, and they haven't thrown any rocks over there yet. So it's going to be a steal of 1 for Team MacCuspic in the first end here, and you know, just a really good, entertaining end here to get things started. Lots of rocks in play, and hopefully we've got more of that to come, Sebastian.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be a good game. Just a 1 in this end. Both teams warming up, and we'll be excited to see what happens next.
This live stream is brought to you by Mercer Fuels, Marine Atlantic, McIntyre Chev, and Destination Cape Breton.
And we're back here for end number 2. The teams have switched sides, and they're ready to throw the rocks back. Sebastian, I'm taking a look around the rings here, and it looks like there's been some action on the other sheets.
Yeah, it looks like sheet 1, Thomas Drover scored 2. Thomas Drover leading Team Rayfuse, which is the St. FX girls team. So they are now playing the second end of this game, and I can't see actually the other scores right now. I'm in a pretty horrible spot to see the scores.
There was a blank over on sheet 4 between Guthrow and Pugsley.
Yeah, that's St. FX boys, Pugsley, right?
And I haven't received an update yet on Team Grancelli versus Team Keogh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to ask producer Tim what that is.
But what I do see is Chris Grancelli wearing a fancy new uniform.
It's very striking.
I love it.
Yeah. So we have Don MacCuspic's team throw in first rock. Looks like it's trying to be a guard, but this might come in the house. Trying to put it on center line, being first rock. But yeah, that slides right in. Looks like the ice is speeding up a little, and we'll see if Team Williams goes after it right away, or maybe they'll put up a guard. Oh, looks like that's possibly a hit call.
They're going after it right away.
Yeah.
They're putting on a show here for the fans at Sydney Curling Club, Sebastian. There's literally people behind me eating popcorn, enjoying the show.
That's true. Yeah, this is like a movie theater, but for they were throwing popcorn. This is awesome. It's like a movie, but a better movie than the movie theaters, because this is live curling at the Mercer Fuels Cashspiel, one of the biggest events of the year, and probably Canada, honestly. And this hit slightly over curls, and sadly, that's first rock gone for Team Williams. Will Don now guard this one with a center guard? That's what I think they were trying last time. So just do it in the opposite order, Don. Put up a draw first, and then put up your guard. Why not?
Why not?
Did you see? Wow, that was an interesting clean. Did you see that?
He picks her right up. He's a strong and
Yeah.
tall man, Neil McNeil down there. So,
Yeah,
you know, they do things different in Port Hawkesbury.
I'd be scared I'd break my toes. Because I don't know if I have the strength to pick that up like that. Looks like sweepers aren't near this right off the bat, but it does look lighter than his last one, so I think it'll be a pretty good guard. Stephen Leslie sweeping against the curl right now. It's coming in nice. It's going to be a nice guard, I think.
Now, Sebastian, we did see Neil McNeil sweeping those rocks at the Straight Supplies Straight Area Community Curling Club Cashspiel.
Man, that rolls off the tongue.
Where they were the runner-ups in the C division, and that weekend they had Stephen Leslie as skip,
Really?
filling in for Don MacCuspic. So the team is back, and they've got Don in the game, and they're ready to put up some points tonight.
So we have Kathy McDonald from Team Williams sliding out. Looks like this rock's coming in nice. Probably a draw or freeze here.
Now
It's
remember,
curling really
Sebastian,
nice.
there hasn't been a lot of rocks over here yet,
It's true.
so this side is a little slower right now. Let's see if they can get it over the hog line here. They do. I can see the sweat coming off of their forehead from here. They are working hard out here already
Yeah, and
in the
this-
second end.
And again, this might just be a little inexperience with this ice. These new club, new like times, hog to hog, tee to hog, or whatever they time. So just a little tough for them to figure it out early on. But I'm sure they'll get it. Let's see, what are they talking about here?
Okay. Okay.
Sadly, I think I turned on the mic a little too late.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I like it too. I just like the stagger on those.
stagger. So I guess they're going to be guarding here. Seems like Stephen Leslie was calling that shot since all we heard Don saying was yeah and yeah and yeah. So I don't know what the call was, but Don liked it, and I guess good job, Steve.
Well, you know what they say, too many skips sometimes.
Yeah,
Um,
and maybe Steven's trying to. He's still in his mindset with this team in Port Hawkesbury when he was skipping this team. He needs to just get ready to take a back seat to Don. You know.
He's having visions of his past success
Yeah.
with this team, and you know, that's okay. Maybe they'll be able to channel that again this weekend. So you can see that Team MacCuspic is going hard for the steal here. They've got one in. They like it, and they want to protect it.
Yeah. And you know, you said too many skips in the kitchen. You know what this team reminds me of, actually? Team Enerson. There's a lot of similarities between this team and Team Enerson. A bunch of skips that came together. They formed a great team. I guess there's not a bunch of skips here, but I'm sure Neil and Mike have skipped before in their lives.
Yeah,
So,
and they both have people from Nova Scotia, so.
so they put together this team on a mission, and their mission is to win this Cashspiel. We have Williams going to be clearing the front. That's a good decision because it's not looking good for them already, and they don't want to get trapped in that situation they were in last time with all those rocks in play, right?
Nope. So here comes the peel.
So intern, wait, needs to curl a little bit, but even if it overshoots, they probably get one of those behind it. They're getting ready for Plan B time. Oh, it needs to curl a bit more. Will it curl? Oh, it just goes by everything. Oh, that's unfortunate.
The last time I've seen a rock that fast, I was watching Team Italy and Joel Retornas.
That's true, yeah. I didn't get a time on that, but it was quick. Don MacCuspic here, probably trying the same shot that Steven called last shot, which was just the guard. It actually was a fantastic, the last result, but they did want just a little higher up. So we trying a tight guard this time, close to the rings. Steven sliding out. Line looks great out of his hand. Oh, they have their hands up. Is it a little heavy, maybe?
Same way, top 12.
Same way, top 12.
Whoa.
Mike Collin line potentially. Whoa there. This looks really good. What a shot by Steve Leslie.
Hard, hard.
All right, another rock in the rings for Team MacCuspic, and they're currently sitting 3, but that might not last for long. Team Williams is bringing the heat and going to try to get some granite moving here.
Yeah, probably a little less ice. I'd say really straight their last one, so just need to adjust and just make sure something goes away. That's the goal of the shot. Oh, she's definitely not outside. She's going to be hitting something. Is it on the front?
Yeah, this is looking pretty light, too, unfortunately, for Team Williams.
Yeah, they might have been trying to actually hack weight to maybe come around it, but going to open it
Ooh,
up.
This is getting by the guard.
Oh, wow. What a sweep. And do they get that one out? They do. And look at that stagger. They can probably hit that red now and get both those blues moving. Maybe not out, but at least one of them out. And,
yeah, that worked out really great for Team Williams, and Team MacCuspic recognizes that immediately. The experienced skip, Dom MacCuspic, he's throwing up that guard, and you know, sometimes they say, Sebastian, he's guarding for his life.
He is. Yeah, this is the name of the game now. Guard for your life. And Mike sliding out. And let's see where this one lands. They're not touching it. But it looks pretty good, actually, when it's coming down. They're sweeping it now to make a curl. You see Steve Leslie sweeping against the curl. And this is going to be parked in a really nice spot, Todd. And speaking of parking, why don't we talk about our N2 sponsor, McIntyre Chev. McIntyre Chev is our gold sponsor for this event. And we want to just thank them for supporting curling, supporting one of our teams, actually. Team Drover's wearing some McIntyre Chev jackets, some striking green and gold jackets. And we're happy to have them on board for this stream, and it wouldn't be possible without them and all of our other sponsors. So thank you, McIntyre. And looks like Mate Stone's up now, and this is light. This is that side, Todd. We've seen it many times. Just a little frostier out here, a little frostier and a little slower, and seems like there's another guard up that they definitely wouldn't want in this case.
Yep, the teams are trying to figure out the ice here, and it looks like the it looks like the side by the middle poles is a little slower tonight than the other side. So the in-turn side coming home is a little slower than the out-turn side. Let's see if Mike McNamara can adjust here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see where this one ends up. Yeah.
This is looking like to me.
Oh, it's curling right away, and that might be because of the weight. Stephen Leslie sweeping hard to keep it straight. He's sweeping hard. Does he keep it? Does it get over? It does. Great sweep. They dragged that probably 15 feet there. And a little tick off, and that blocks the draw path really nice. Great shot by Mike. And I got actually some insider knowledge. So remember the super team we were talking about? Super team being Team Enerson, being Team MacCuspic. Well, turns out Mike McNamara skips not one, not two, but 3 times a week. So we got a skip on this team. We got 2 skips on this team. We got 3 skips on this team.
Wow.
So Carrie Anderson, I don't think so. Team MacCuspic's where it's at.
Absolutely. Well, you know, let's see if that strategy shows this weekend and results in a couple of W's for Team MacCuspic. As Team Williams is throwing the rock down here, and they're going for the run back.
And tip it in, and we're going to have a sheet update now as we watch the blue rock from Team MacCuspic go out of the ring. So we have a sheet update. Sheet 1, we have Team Rayfuse losing 2-0, or Team Drover, I guess. And Team Rayfuse has the hammer. They are currently shooting a draw against 1. Team Drover has that red rock back 8. And we'll see if Skip Abby Rayfuse can make this draw for 1.
Yeah, she's got the draw here, and it doesn't look like the tap is going to work out. So Abby needs to bite the forefoot here for a single point.
Yes. So we only have the overhead shot. She just let go of the rock. They're sweeping it right away. The weight looks pretty good out of her hand, though. Here it goes.
Yeah, there's not a sense of urgency here.
They're sweeping to curl now. It might be a little heavy.
Uh-oh.
They need to curl. They need to be on that back one. Will they get it? And, oh, that's sailing. Oh. And we have another steal of one by Team Drover. So 3-0 Team Drover after 2 ends.
Yeah,
So
we've got some speedy ice here at the Sydney Curling Club, Sebastian. The ice has been fantastic all week as we've been getting ready for this tournament. And, you know, the teams from away, sometimes it takes a couple of ends to adjust. And you just have to believe that you're going to let the rock go and it's going to make it down to the other end of the ice.
And speaking of believing, they were believing that that rock might stay straight, but it looks like it curled a lot. And we have a wide open hit to at least get one of those blues out for Team Williams. But, oh, now they're looking at the draw. And that, honestly, you need 4-foot, and we know curls over there. She threw this last end. Do you think she'll adjust her weight for this one? Do you think it is pretty similar probably out here?
Yeah, she's seen a few rocks down this path so far this end, but none that have actually made the 4-foot. So, you know, maybe Team Williams here is also trying to get some all-important draw to the button practice for later on after this game.
Yeah, and reminder that tiebreakers are decided by draw to the button. So every person on every sheet will be throwing a draw to the button after this game, and it's important to be close because you never know when they might come in handy, right?
Absolutely. So, you know, there's a big mess out in front. And with Williams' first, she wants to get one in there to the 4-foot. And then maybe they'll have that that big takeout shot on their last, Sebastian.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, who knows how many you got there? Getting 3 after this end would be really good because this end just started a little poorly for them, and they're looking to just get a couple points here would be amazing. Skipper's deuce. That's what they call it, right? When the skip scores with their two rocks.
Here we go.
And Williams coming out. This in-turn draw way out there. Let's go. It definitely has more weight than a lot of the other draws we saw here. And when it starts curling, we'll see if that weight comes down. They're staying close. It's slowing down a little. Will it slow down enough? Getting ready to sweep. It needs to curl a long way. Maybe there's a little ridge out there. Is there? Here it goes. Here it goes. They need full 8 to at least get second shot. Sweeping to make curl. Mike McNamara coming in, sweeping. And what a sweep by Mike. And what a nice attempt by Leona there.
Yeah, the weight was quite good there from Leona. If she caught the curl, I think that would have been perfectly on the tee line.
Yeah.
So she just got a little outside there, didn't catch the curl. But if she throws the same weight next shot, she has a chance to make it. But not if Don does it first.
That's true, and Don's trying it.
Don MacCuspic smells blood here, and he's going to try to sit 3.
Yeah, we'll see what he talks to Steven about here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we got to just bite the 8.
Just bite the 8-foot. That's right. Bite the 8-foot, and you're sitting 3 without hammer. That's a pretty good position to be in at this stage in the game.
305?
305. So that sounds like tee to hog times, right, Todd? So it seems what they're timing. It's pretty quick. Don MacCuspic, last shot of N2 for him. Slides out. Let's go with the rock.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Lots of room. We got room. Got to bite the 8-foot.
Got room, but it's going to curl. We know it's going to curl.
To me, Sebastian.
Yeah.
Hard line. Hard line.
Trying to keep it straight. They are keeping it pretty straight, actually. This is a really good sweep.
Over and off. Get it over.
Over and off. That means they just want to get it over the hog line and just let it stop. And that's what it does. Is that draw there anymore?
I think it's still there, Sebastian. They didn't catch the curl last time, and but it looks like they want to go for that open hit, which I think is the smart move here.
Open hit, throw a lot of weight at this. Do you get both blues out, I wonder? Are the angles set up enough?
Oh, it looks like they might be calling the draw.
Oh, I see. Well, all you need is to be like pretty much full 8 and a bit. Yeah, so it looks like they are trying the draw. Yeah, draw's the call. So a draw for 1. Trying the other side. We'll see if it's a similar weight out here. We've seen a lot more rocks on this side, so it might be a little quicker. See if Leona can adjust to that.
Now, Sebastian, what happened? I thought we were going to have updates from in the sheet from Travis Stone.
Yeah, I don't know what. Where is Travis?
He's drinking.
Oh my God, really? We have a shout out to Carly from Travis Stone. Shout out to Carly. How you doing tonight, Carly?
He's got a big glass of rum in front of him there.
Yeah, and he's saying cheers to Carly. So cheers to Carly. Oh, and now he can't hear anything. Wow, he must be having a lot tonight.
Yeah, he skipped his shift, so he's getting fired from the Sydney Curling Club League of Commentators.
Yeah, the league commentators, and we're grateful for our commentators. We're grateful for our people behind the scene. We want to give a big thanks to Devin and Gracie for running this for us. Without them, this would not be possible, or it would be possible, but a lot worse.
Yeah, it would certainly be a lot worse if you were in charge solely.
You would hear me going, a lot. And this draw, the line's great.
Can they drag it?
Great sweep so far, and is it enough?
Go,
Is it
go,
enough?
Go, 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 go,
oh
go!
my God! Oh no!
Good try there
Just
from
a little short.
Good try there from Skip Williams. The line was beautiful.
And we see Don MacCuspic breathe a giant sigh of relief there because he thought he gave them one.
Yeah, we should have had the mic up for that one because it was a loud one.
Well, I might have clipped it. It might have been so loud.
So, tough spot there for Team Williams because she just threw on the other side, which was much slower. Then she had to go over the fast side. She had to make the adjustment. She really had to change her speed to make that shot happen. And just came up a couple of feet short, but a really great effort.
Yeah, but on the bright side, so the first end, it was kind of, draw weight was a little kind of all over the place. New team, new ice, but that way, at that end, they were getting a lot more locked in. So I'm sure once those draws start coming, that's the name of the game is draws. Well, it's curling, I guess, but draws is, I think, the second best title, probably. Did you hear that before? Anyway, that doesn't mean anything, but the reason is draws are important to this game, and once they get those draws down, it's going to be a lot of rocks everywhere and a lot of good rocks for this Team Williams.
Yeah, so it's still early in this game. We're in the third end of an 8-end game, and it's 3-0. So don't turn off the channel.
We're just getting started.
Team Williams has a lot of time here to put a couple big ends together and start mounting their comeback.
Yeah. We have Neil there pushing us off, and we have Don indicating that this is a draw. So he doesn't want to guard now. They're up by 3, so why guard? Because that might give them a better chance, Team Williams. So it's putting it right in, and this looks like a really nice shot from Neil here.
Good shot there from Neil. Puts one in
top 12.
On the top 12, and let's see how Williams is going to approach this end.
Yeah, so will she put up a guard or will she hit it right away? Looks like they're calling for the hit.
Williams has the need for speed in this game so far, and I like it.
Yeah. And trying to mix things up. There's been a lot of rocks in play, and it's not been working out for them in these first 2 ends. So let's change it up. Let's hit out some rocks, and we have Kathy McDonald sliding out. She look a little tight. They're sweeping it right away. Can they hold it? It's curling a lot. It's holding really well, actually. And after the hog line now, get a piece of it. She does. She sticks around and does that blue get out. Leona with the sweep, she gets it out. What a sweep. And the red biting, but oh, it spins back.
Great
shot
there.
And Don, what's Don saying? Let's listen in.
Go here.
Go here. And after putting the first one in, with a red now in the rings, Don decides to guard. So looks like Don says, you know what, we don't want to play this hidden game with this team. We want to play the rocks everywhere, this draw guard game, and they're going back to their roots. They're going back to rocks in play. And
yeah, party rock anthem here at the Sydney Curling Club.
It's in the house tonight.
The third end.
Or it's out of the house tonight, I guess. And we have Mike sweeping to make this curl. Looks like he was a bit outside of his hand. And the weight looks great, though. It's coming in nice and it's curling a lot at the end. It's a pretty good guard. They wanted it on the center line, but they'll take that.
They will. They'll absolutely take it. And Team Williams now is ready to come around, put one in the house, and for the first time in a couple ends, try to get one in behind the guard and put some pressure on Team MacCuspic.
Anthony McDonald sliding out, just throwing a draw. A little tight again maybe on this out turn, and we know curls here on hits. Will it curl on draws? Oh, it's curl. Wow, it's really going sideways. And is it losing handle now, Todd? It's hard for me to. It is. This might go in at the other side, splitting the house in two maybe. Will they get it there? Great sweep, and that's fine. Corner guard.
Well, you know what? You know, when you got the hammer, you want to keep the center open. So maybe that was a sign from the gods that they should have been throwing a corner guard there anyway, Sebastian.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the curling gods, they work in mysterious ways, and maybe that was them a sign. And looks like Don is throwing a draw here, and there's a lot of people talking to me right now, so I'm a little distracted. Steve Leslie sliding out. Steve Leslie a lefty, so while the out turn for everyone else is an in turn for him, looks like he's on the broom with this. Is this heavy? And this one's going sideways too. This must be just a side that curls a ton, Todd.
Yeah, played here last night in our Thursday night open entry league, and it certainly was curling on this side, and Steven knows that, and he welds one in there full forward directly behind that guard that was laid up by Neil McNeil. So
yeah.
Good shot here, and Team Williams is going to have to clear it out and see what they can make happen after that.
Yeah, and I don't like saying the word perfect shot a lot, but I would throw perfect shot for that Steve Leslie shot there. That was dead buried and top four. Like, you can't get much better than that.
4 to 4.
Iris Stanley sliding out. She wants to just clear that front. We know curls here, and they're sweeping it for line right out of her hand. Coming down. It's looking good. She's on the front. Will she maybe get the run back? She hits it. It misses the back one, but she rolls over for another corner, and that blue gets out. That was a great shot. Opens it up, gets two corners. This ends looking really good for this Team Williams here.
Absolutely. This is a professional-looking end here, Sebastian, with 2 corner guards. And, you know, Don MacCuspic is going to put another one up here and force Williams into the double and roll under. Let's see what happens here. Stephen Leslie just threw a perfect shot, and let's see if he's got another one in the chamber here.
They do like to call him Sheriff Steve.
Maybe Matt Dunstone, the other sheriff, is listening into this broadcast. He's a big fan of curling, and, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if the sheriff found this one on YouTube tonight.
Well, it is probably the biggest spiel and biggest live stream going around, so there's probably a lot of people tuning in. So any famous curlers out there, welcome, and we hope to see you here someday.
And if anyone out there is watching, you know, like the Alberta Provincial Championships that's going on right now, or
just turn it off and watch this instead.
You should be switching the channel and coming over to the Sydney Curling Club live stream here tonight.
Yeah, and I don't like throwing the term perfect shot around twice in the same end for the same player, but that was pretty much a perfect shot again by Stephen Leslie. So,
wow.
What a shot.
You've used up all your perfect shots for the night.
I know. You might have. I hope not. And it looks like we have an update coming on for sheet 1, sorry. Sheet 1, we have Ray Fuse against Team Drover. Ray Fuse against Team Drover. We saw them last end. Drover stole one. It's 3-0. And looks like Ray Fuse, St. FX Girls, has a shot for potentially 2. It's hard to tell from the overhead, but she can definitely get one.
A little heavy on the draw weight there last end, so they're trying the big weight this end, and this is looking pretty close.
Does she have the double? Oh my God, she has the double. Does it stick?
Oh,
Two
great
blue, I
shot
think. What a
from
shot by Abby
Rayfuse.
Rayfuse. Perfect. And we got a game on sheet number 1. It's 3-2 for Thomas Drover. So we'll keep updating you guys for that shot. And yeah, Abby Rayfuse looks happy with that one. I'd be happy too. Yeah, fist pumps all around there. Now we're going back to our game here. Looks like Team Williams tried the run back again. They just missed it. And we have Don MacCuspic with Mike McNamara throwing Mate Stones. He's looking to come in there. Was that the call or a guard?
Yeah, it's looking like they're trying to put one up out in front here, I think, Sebastian. But I was mesmerized by that double takeout over on sheet 1. I didn't see the call.
Well, when you have a shot that good, it's hard to pay attention to anything else.
This is looking like a guard.
Yeah, and Stephen Leslie sweeping against the curl. It's curling a lot. They need to get it in that line because there's a really easy hit if it over curl. And oh, it's over curling. It's over curling, and that's way over. It doesn't even get in, I don't think.
Yeah,
No.
a lot of curl on that side of the sheet here, and so Team Williams has a chance here to sit and hit 2.
We have Joyce Van Berkel sliding out, throwing the intern hack weight shot. It's curling out of her hand. They're sweeping it out of her hand. They're keeping it straight. They can have a nice roll behind this corner if they make it good, and it's coming in nice. Will it get there? Oh, it over curls a little. Ticks in. Does any of those reds stay? They're looking, and oh, they just both go out. That would have been great if they could have split there, but just a little too much weight for the split, a little too much over curl for the hit. And if I was to guess, Mike McNamara's doing this guard again. Is that right, Don MacCuspic? Can we hear you? Oh, we can't hear him at all, but we tried. I guess he just knows they understand, so he ain't saying anything this end.
Another good-looking throw here from mate Mike McNamara.
Yeah, his last one over curled, and this one's way further out, so I don't think we're getting an over curl here. And now Joyce Van Berkel has the exact same shot, probably, except now she needs to make the double. But even if she doesn't make the double and she just rolls over to the side, they'll be sitting 2-3 with a possibility of tying up this game if they get a miss or a double later on in this end. But it's coming down to skip stone soon, so they need to make a double. They need to move some granite soon, but we know that's what they like to do, right?
That's right. Party rocking in the house tonight.
Oh,
and
yes.
Team Williams is gonna make the rocks move. And speaking of making rocks move, N3 is sponsored by the Whale House, which is a wonderful bistro offering delicious food from multiple cultures every day of the week. They have a mini market from 11 to 2 p.m. on weekends, and they also have coffee every day from 8 to 2, which is what I'm going to need tomorrow morning for our 9 a.m. game.
And I went to the warehouse for the first time. I can't believe it was the first time, but I went there this week, and what a meal. It was Filipino food. So they had their vendor Filipino food for the day, and it was absolutely delicious. So, and I hear that every other day is delicious, and I can't wait to try out the others too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
so
Todd, it looks like we have another update coming on. Is that right? Yeah, we have update on sheet number 4. We have Team Pugsley, the St. FX boys, against Team Kevin Guthrow. Kevin Guthrow being Redstones up by 1 in this third end. Team Pugsley are maybe trying this double for 2 or 3. The double might roll out.
Yeah, this slash double is for 2 points. And what's the score here? 1-0.
1-0 for Guthrow. Yeah, 1-0 for Guthrow. And honestly, this is a really steep double. I don't think it's for 3, but it's definitely for 2. We'll see if Logan Pugsley, Skip of the St. FX boys, can make this shot.
Well, Sebastian, it's actually not Logan Pugsley.
Is it not?
Logan is in the house.
Really?
And so we've got a Nate that throws last rocks here for
I'm
the
sorry,
St. X
yeah.
team. And let's see what happens here.
It's coming down. Does he make it? Oh, it just overcurls a little too much, and Kevin Guthrow steals 1 point. Kevin Guthrow goes up 2-0 on sheet number 4. We'll give you updates as this game goes on.
Absolutely. Tuning back into our feature sheet, the Island Folk Cider House curling sheet at the Sydney Curling Club. We're back. Team MacCuspic leads Team Williams 3-0. And it looks to me like Team MacCuspic is sitting 2, and Team Williams is looking for the come around and trying to get behind that junk that is in front of the house.
Yeah, we've seen this shot many times this game, haven't we? And
what you gonna do with all that junk?
I don't know. Is that a reference to something?
Come around it. That's what you gotta do.
Okay. Sorry. I thought you were like singing or something. I was gonna let you go wild. Yeah, so we've seen this draw path many times, and we know Curl's out here. We know Leona has thrown this. She threw it pretty good last, and pretty much a draw, like a straight draw in a new path. So this time it's probably warmed up a bit for her, and we'll see how she makes this.
Yeah, I think they've got the broom in a good spot here. Based on how the ice was last night, maybe they're a little wide, but that's okay. Better to be a little out than a little in this situation, because you don't want to crash into that center.
Yep.
So let's see if they can put a spell on this rock and send it right to the button.
Yeah, casting spells. Sometimes what you need to do, you pray the curling gods and hope they cast spells, or you cast them yourselves. Leona Williams getting in the hack, throwing this out-turn draw. She needs to be 8 foot, touching the white rings to be shot stone. Slides out, she lets go of it on the broom, but it looks maybe a little heavy out of her hand, but this is a slow spot. Sweepers aren't touching it. Can she maybe split that front red, Todd? Do you think that might be on the table here?
Well, there's a late curl here, Sebastian.
They're sweeping it. They're sweeping it. And this looks nice to get. So sweep it in, and she gets second shot.
Yeah.
The other one doesn't go in. That's a pretty good shot.
Just a little thick on the tick there, but they've opened up that draw path now, and she's feeling more comfortable with that weight, and they're gonna have another shot at this on their last stone, the hammer.
Absolutely, hammer stone. Don MacCuspic coming down to throw this, and is he doing this the same thing as Leona?
Yeah, it looks like he's going to try to beat them to the punch.
They're second now. We're one. We're one. They're 2. So. Yeah. Go right to the 4 foot.
Yeah, right to the 4 foot.
So that would...
We've seen many attempts at the 4 foot in this path. Will Don MacCuspic be the first person to make it? And you know what he gets for doing that?
Absolutely nothing.
Exactly. But you know what he will get? He'll get a token of appreciation from me and you. And that means quite a bit, actually, to some people. Maybe not to him. Don MacCuspic slides out. Let's go with the rock. Close to the broom. This looks like less weight than Leona's, which is probably good. Lots of room. But we know Curl's here. Sweepers getting ready. They like the weight. They like the weight.
Don doesn't like the weight. Don is telling them, whoa, but they are sweeping anyways. And
this looks nice, Todd. Sweeping to make a curl, bury it in, and is that a button shot? That's pretty much T-line. I don't think you could have made that one better.
Great shot there from Disco Donnie.
Disco Donnie, indeed.
And big time pressure here on Williams. They're going to have to tap that stone back. Probably tap that stone back about a foot to be able to score here.
Yeah, and on the bright side, we do know Curl's here, so it can definitely get there, but you need a combo of the right weight and you need a combo of the right line, and I like where they have the broom, honestly, right now.
Yeah, I like that too. Back 4 weight, back 8 weight here, and you're going to make this shot. Let's see. She just threw a little heavy on her last one, right? So let's see if she can just throw the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much same weight and it should curl in with this less ice. And for Don's last shot, I don't like to throw the term around perfect shot a lot,
No, you don't.
but I got to say, that was a perfect shot by Don MacCuspic.
I know when we're playing together, you never tell me that I had a perfect shot. So
We play together?
This is a little disheartening right now.
Well, some people deserve it more than others, Todd. That's all I can say. But
Speaking of people deserving things, you and I deserve like a pizza or something. Like if anyone out there wants to send us a pizza, we'll take it.
yeah, 619 George Street's the address, and you deliver it, we'll eat it.
If Matt Dunstone's out there listening, wants to send us a pizza, just hop on the delivery app of your choice.
Leona Williams throwing this. It's coming in nice. She has the right weight. They're sweeping it. It's curling a lot. It's curling a lot. Will she get it? Oh, it's over curling just a little bit. And
Yeah.
oh, she doesn't want to tap them up for another. Oh, she doesn't. That's good.
Leona
Too
was
blue.
just a little light there, Sebastian. If she threw the same weight that she threw on her first one, she might have had a chance,
Yeah.
but just didn't have it dialed in. So it's going to be 5-0 for Team MacCuspic as we head into the fourth end. And Team Williams will keep the all-important hammer for another end, at least.
Yes. Yeah. A hammer in the even ends. It's really good to have a hammer in these even ends because there's an even amount of ends in an actual game, 8 ends. So you definitely want to try to have it while in that last end because you want to score with that last end. And it seems like they're lining it up that maybe they'll have it. So we'll see if they can keep it here. And as we watch Don MacCuspic, Team MacCuspic, lining up now for first stones. Let's see where Dylan wants it. He wants it right in the house. Right in the house.
Yep, Team MacCuspic is going to start playing a little less aggressively here, I think, and just try to keep things simple, and try to ride this game out a little cleaner for the rest of the way. But if Team Williams has anything to say about it, it's gonna stay a little messy.
Oh, absolutely. And we've seen a lot of very interesting ends this game, and the scoreboard isn't doing this game justice. It's been back and forth the entire time.
Absolutely.
And looks like this draw is a little light. So draw becomes guard, and
here we go.
Team MacCuspic said, open end? I don't think so. We want guards because we like rocks in play.
That's right. You're gonna hear Don MacCuspic roar. He is not happy with that one. Looking back here at us and shaking his head. Neil McNeil might have to sleep on the couch tonight in the hotel room.
That's right. So
looks like Don is trying to get in the head of Team Williams.
Yeah, they're talking,
having a chat with the skip right now. He's playing mind games out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a sportsman-like thing to do up 5, but whatever works for Don MacCuspic, I guess. Oh, and we have another argument going on. Garth Nathanson from Team Kenny Keo on Sheet 3 has just verbally told something to Stephen Leslie, and Stephen looks very happy, I guess, for it. So I don't know what happened, but we have a lot of altercations going on now. It's hard to keep track of them.
Yeah, a lot of tomfoolery here at the Sydney Curling Club tonight. And so the altercation...
Todd, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but let's watch this. Did he clean his rock yet? Oh, did we miss it? No, Neil McNeil picking up the rock. Oh my God, what feat of strength! Oh, we weren't watching it. The camera was on. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. It was really impressive. I swear, but I guess we weren't catching it. Todd, you can go on with what you were saying.
Yeah, well, no, I was about to say that the altercation counter has already reached 3 in the fourth end here, and if you cut me off again, the altercation counter is going to reach 5. So watch out.
What's going to be the fourth one?
It's going to be a 2-for-1 deal.
Oh dear, oh dear. And for people out there, you can't see us, you can only hear us. And
there's a chance to sit 2 behind cover if they can find the draw weight here. This is, once again, this is lead Kathy McDonald.
Oh, we weren't updating this, but Thomas Drover just made a insane ricochet for one on sheet one. That was absolutely bonkers. Scores 1 point. It's now 4-2 Team Drover on sheet one.
And over here on our feature sheet, this one's looking real good, Sebastian.
Yeah, and I think I know why, Todd. Do you want to hear my theory?
Why? What's happening?
Well, sheet number 4 is sponsored by the Lakes, 4 in the 4th. And in the 4th end, the Lakes is giving away 4 passes, 4 free passes for a round of golf at the beautiful Lakes Golf Course if a team on this stream sheet scores 4 or more points in the 4th end.
Wow.
So I think Team Williams heard that and they said, first end, second end, third end, who cares? We want to score points in this 4th end, and I don't blame them.
That's right. You know, this is a classic game of rope-a-dope from the Grand Masters. They're just letting Team MacCuspic, trying to get them, you know, to feel comfortable, and then boom, they can lay down the hammer here in the 4th end and not only get 4 points, but also win 4 free rounds of golf at the lake. So, hey, I'd do that as well.
Yeah, a beautiful course, too. So thank you for the Lakes for sponsoring the 4th end on this day. We have an update coming on for sheet number 3. Sheet number 3, we have Kenny Keogh versus Team Grand Shelley. And we have a Steve Leslie. He does hit 1 on our sheet. So, yeah, we have Grand Shelley versus Kenny Keogh. This is the 4th end. Grand Shelley has a draw for 4 on his last shot.
Sebastian, does this is a potential 4 in the 4.
That's true, but not free passes. Sadly, they are not our stream sheet. This is just an update. But you're right. This is what we'd see if this was the stream sheet. I'm sure Chris is no on that. Here comes the draw. Does it tick? It stays around, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 4th.
4 in the 4, and the big muscle macho man Garth Nathanson couldn't get that one swept out, and Chris Grancelli earns a well-earned 4 points over there on sheet 3. And coming back over here to sheet 2, and Williams is still sitting 1 and trying to get another one in to sit an all-important 2 points behind cover.
Yeah, so this one's curling in nice, and this will be above the tee line. So we saw Stephen Leslie do a hit on the one behind the tee line. Team Williams is probably okay losing that because why not? It's behind the tee line, something to freeze against. So now they have both their rocks in front of the tee line. One's half open, so Steve might be able to hit it, but it's definitely a hard double. I don't think the double's really hard. So we'll see if sharpshooter Steve, is that what you call it? Sheriff Steve.
Sheriff Steve,
Yeah.
Sharpshooter Steve, and yeah, let's see what he's got here.
Yeah, and getting ready to throw now.
As dreamy Don MacCuspic puts the broom down for the sheriff here.
Steve Leslie gets ready to throw. It's out turn. Gets low to the ice, almost melting into the ice. Getting ready for that line. It's inside, though, out of his hand. Maybe they're sweeping. Neil's sweeping. Sweep it. Hold it. Will it hold? Will it hold?
Oh,
it just
my
gets,
God.
Oh, my God. What a sweep, though. He held that so straight. I thought that was wrecking halfway down the ice.
Curling is a game of inches, Sebastian.
Look at this replay. Oh, just hit. They want that one back, don't they?
And that was a game of centimeters.
Oh, yes. We turned metric there from that shot.
So Williams, once again, as we mentioned, going for the 4 in the 4 here. So she's going to put up a guard and, hope for another miss here from Team MacCuspic.
Yeah, and after 3 ends of not really anything going their way, they were just getting unlucky. They weren't playing bad, just getting unlucky. At this point, everything's starting to click now for them, and it's good to see because they have been playing well, just on the other side of the centimeter, if you want to say it that way.
We knew that they had that dog in them, and this one's in the house again to sit 3 for Team Williams here.
And there's a good tap. It makes the triple really hard. There's probably still an easy double there if they do it that way, but...
yeah, I think that there was some scare tactics going on there, Sebastian. They just tapped out in front for the guard, but really they wanted to sit 3.
Some code words, you think?
Yeah, they wanted to sit 3 here because, you know, they're golfers and they want to win those golf passes.
Oh, yeah. Mike McNamara coming out. He wants to get. He doesn't want to give up these golf passes because it's kind of like an 8-ender, honestly, giving up the 4 and the 4th. And Stephen Leslie, this one's curling again right out of his hand. Stephen Leslie trying to hold it. It's definitely not going to tick, but will he get the double? Definitely gets 1, 2, and rolls out. What a shot by Mike McNamara. Great throw, great sweep.
Nice
Great
shot there from Magic Mike, as we like to call him in these parts. And he gets the short run double, and but Team Williams is still sitting shot stone
with hammer.
Yeah. So let's see if they can get another one in here, and then let's see if we can see some more magic from Mike on his next shot.
Yeah. So this is a guard, right? It definitely looks like guard weight. I don't know if that was the call. Oh, this looks really light, actually. Can they get this over? They're sweeping it hard. Great sweep. It's getting close. Just a little bit more, a little bit more. Great sweep, great guard.
They got it.
And that covers it up well enough. And Don MacCuspic is shaking his head because he knows that they're in tough now.
Oh, yeah, the biceps and triceps there from Kathy McDonald and Joyce Van Berkel there. Oh, wait, no, not Joyce. It was Iris. Iris and Kathy there. Big sweep from the dynamic duo, and they got that rock over the hog line, and a really good guard there for Team Williams.
Yeah, and Todd, we have a update coming now from sheet number 4. Sheet 4, it's Guthrow versus Pugsley. This is the 4th end, and Team Pugsley is Lion 1 with last shot. They are down 2 to Team Guthrow. They're Lion 1. They're shooting blue, and it looks like this is just a draw. They need to bite the button.
Yeah, bite the button here for a deuce, and you know, they'll be back in this game if they can do that.
Yeah, and from this really straight camera angle, you might not be able to tell, but there's guards out front, so it's hard to see them, but there are guards, so you need to make this really good, and they're sweeping it hard. Rock's coming in now. The weight looks good. Will it curl enough? Coming in.
Boys. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And is it heavy? Is it heavy? It just gets
Hands
there, and
are
I think
up
it's
and they
there,
got
yeah.
it.
2 blue, and we have a
points.
tie game on sheet number 4, Pugsley versus Guthrow. So let's go back to our feature sheet here. Team MacCuspic. I honestly wasn't paying attention, so I don't know what happened, but it doesn't look good for them.
Yeah,
for this shot.
they came up a little light.
Oh, I see.
And they
yeah.
put up another one out in front. So Team Williams is going to take advantage of that. They've got 3 rocks left, and you know, they're going to try to score all 3 of those so that they can get 4 on the 4.
Absolutely. They need all these rocks to count. This is a draw. A little tight out of her hand. They're sweeping it for line. It's looking good now. They're keeping it sweet. We know these are good sweepers. We just saw them sweep.
Yes, you can see the sparks coming off the broom, but maybe they're a little bit tired from that last big sweep that they just had.
And it ticks. Oh. On the bright side, guards, their rock is very guarded right now.
Yes, shot stone for Team Williams is more protected than the American and Mexican border right now. So we're gonna have to see if Team MacCuspic can get another one in there and beat them to the punch.
I think I like this side better.
So Don likes to draw on the other side better.
Middle, yeah.
So looks like change of call. You want to go do what your skip wants. It's his shot. It's his
I think I like this side better.
confidence. Yeah, he likes this side better.
Or drawing in for shot.
Drawing every shot, yeah. You gotta be above tee.
Yeah, above tee, so you can be half in the 4 would be good.
Okay,
Full 4.
That's somewhere in around where we need.
Yeah.
Full 8.
Oh, yeah, they're full 8 might get a shot, but I think we want to, yeah, we gotta get to the 4.
And see, that discussion there, that's why this team of all skips is just so much more powerful, because they know what it's like. They're reading their own brain waves, like some sort of chip implanted in their heads. They can read their own thoughts. It's just all on the same page. It's amazing to listen to, amazing to watch. And Don MacCuspic sliding out in-turn draw for Shot Rock. Let's see if he makes it.
Yeah, big shot here from Don MacCuspic, and you know.
Line's good.
Line's good out of his hand.
Got to bite the 4.
They got to bite the 4.
Yep.
Neil, or yeah. Hard, Steven.
Hard, Steven. Hard.
Go, Steven.
Hard line, Steven. Hard.
The
Hard,
boys
both of you,
are
hard,
huffing
line's good.
and puffing,
Hard, both of you,
and they're
hard.
trying to bring the house down with this rock coming in here.
Keep going. Keep going.
And we have a crowd of 200 people about to roar for this shot. What a shot! What a shot! Hear that? Oh my God! What a shot back here! And the wow! Sorry, I'm just shaking so hard because it's the building was shaken. Can you see the dust? There's dust coming from the
It's an
ceiling
electric atmosphere here at the Sydney Curling Club, and Team Williams, though, they aren't phased. They're going for the wide open hit here to sit 2 and position themselves nicely to put a crooked number up in this end.
Yeah, that was one of the unfortunate things about that shot. It was a little light, so they had to sweep it, but being light, having to sweep it kept it straighter, so it's wide open. And Williams has a shot now to sit 2 with hammer, and see if she can make this wide open. We know curls here though, so we'll have to watch out for that. They'll be sweeping it probably right away just to make sure it doesn't take off on them. Sadly, the 4 and the 4th is, I think, off the menu now, right?
Yeah, 4 and the 4 is off the menu, but Team Williams will be really happy with 3 and the 4. So
It's true.
Even though they won't be going on a golf trip this summer.
Yeah, 3 and the 4th, sadly not sponsored by anybody.
Thanks again to the Lakes for sponsoring the 4 and the 4.
Lighting out now. Let's go. The mate, she just tripped over a rock, but she adjusts herself. The rock's coming in nice. Needs to curl, though, a little bit. But if it doesn't, she might get this back one to sit second, and third. She does. It slides, hits the back one, rolls out. That's okay. And Don MacCuspic now, Don shot.
Just a little too much heat there from Leona. Little spicy.
Yeah, so Don MacCuspic. I think I didn't hear the call there. They were very much on the same page there, and Don sliding away at the speed of light. But I assume this is a guard. They want to guard their own shot, probably, instead of drawing in.
Yeah, looks like they're going to throw the guard here, and you know, Leona just threw the big hit, and you know, they're going to make her draw on the next shot.
Yep. Not much discussion going on this, and I guess everyone's on the same page, and gonna see if that equals a well-executed shot. And we've seen many of those from this Team MacCuspic here tonight.
Line's good.
Line's good again. Don always hitting the broom
We got
there.
room.
Weight's got to go, Stephen Leslie has said.
Neil's rock. Yep.
They're sweeping to make a curl. Look, sweeping to make a curl. Neil.
Hard Neil. Hard Neil.
Good sweep. Stephen also calling the sweep.
Hard Neil. Hard Neil. Hard. That's good. You're good.
That's good.
shot.
Great shot by Don MacCuspic there, and yeah, that covers it up really nice. And how do you get in there? Do you have to draw the other side maybe now?
Yep, definitely going to be a draw on the other side here from Leona. We saw her throw this draw 2 ends ago, Sebastian, and she ended up in the top 12, taking the exact same path. So she should have some lessons learned here, and you know, she'll have a better chance at making this shot.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, she needs to be full 4-foot here. So this is a little tougher than some of her other draws she's had, where had to be to the 8-foot. And we'll see if she can get the weight down, get the line down. It's a tricky sheet, Todd. We're seeing just a lot of rocks taken off immediately, and it's very weight sensitive. It really depends on whether you have that right out of the gate to make the shot as perfect as it can be. And I know that Leona's hoping to get this shot get the shot perfect and score a point in this 8-end game, this 4th end, halfway through. Cleans a rock, gets set up. Say step, step, stack. That's what they always say. Stack your body in line with the broom. Out turn draw, last shot, sheet, end number 4. Slides out. The sweepers aren't touching it. Oh, it picks, I think. Oh, no. Oh, and that's just how this game's been going. Just unfortunate misses here and there. Wrong side of the centimeters.
Yep, and it'll be another 1 point for Team MacCuspic as we've reached the 4th end break, and possibly an update.
We'll have an update after we have a message from our sponsors. To all of our sponsors for this stream. And now we have an update on sheet number 1. And by sheet number 1, I mean, we're going to get to that in a second because that was not sheet number 1. We'll be right back with you for that update as we start end number 5 of this game.
Yeah, well, I can give that update for you, Sebastian. Rayfuse just missed a tap up there to sit 2, so they're only sitting 1, and Team Drover's throwing with 1 rock left for each team. So we'll get an update from there soon, hopefully. And but for now, we will stick to our feature sheet here, the Island Folk curling sheet. As Neil McNeil bombs it through on his first one. A smart play when you're up 6-0 in the 5th end.
That's true, and you know what they call him, right? Neil McNeil, the bomb. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, but that's what they call him, I heard.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. Big deal Neil McNeil is what I've been calling him tonight because he's been making a lot of great shots.
Yeah, we should give that suggestion to them. That really is better than Neil McNeil, the bomb. I don't know who came up with that one. And Team Williams, no rocks in play. Trying to get probably a corner here just to get something going. Just really want to score in this end. 5th end of this game, halfway through. But halfway through, if one team got 6 in one half, the other team can get 6 right back, and then we'd have a draw to the button. That'd be exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? If we had a comeback and a draw to the button, there would certainly be some fireworks here at the Sydney Curling Club tonight. And that reminds me, End 5 is sponsored by Olympic Shoe Repair, who have the largest supply of fireworks east of Ontario. So
really
hope the club has some of those lined up for the action we're about to see in the rest of this game.
Yeah, rocks bang together, and fireworks, they don't bang as loud. I can tell you that. Those rocks, loud out there.
Yeah, so here's a big deal Neil McNeil for his 2nd rock in the 5th end, and he's going to try to put it in the house or through to keep things clean here.
Yes, absolutely. He came up. So we have an update. We have an update coming on soon from sheet number 1. Sheet number 1, an update. A reminder, this is Team Drover against Team Rayfuse. And as we watch this magnificent draw by Kathy McDonald on our sheet. But, yeah, so a reminder for that score, it's 4-2 in the 1st end for Team Drover, with Team Rayfuse, the St. FX Women's, having last shot. So, Abby Rayfuse, she's trying looks like this is a shot for 2, a little angle raise. She is blue, Thomas is red, and
It's actually, I don't know if it's a little angle raise, Sebastian. I think it is a raise angle raise.
oh, there's a guard out front. You're right, and looks like she is on the guard, and we can see what happened, but sadly, you guys at home cannot see what happened. Oh, there's the rock. There's the rock, and it is not in. We have 1 for Team Rayfuse. It's 4-3 after 5 ends. They're now playing the 6 with Drover, Hammer in the 6th end. You watch Stephen Leslie crashing on the guard, but they're probably good to remove that or move it out of the way. Crashes on the guard, goes out of play.
Stephen with the peel of shame here in the 6th end.
Yeah.
Getting rid of the junk that they don't need right now when they're up by 6.
Yeah, you don't really watch guards because you saw what Team Williams did right there. They had probably one of the best draws of this game right behind, making it really tough for Team MacCuspic to get anything going. So what are they going to do? They're going to remove that guard and just keep things simple.
Yeah, but Team Williams, they're going to put another one in the house, and you know, they're going to make a disco Don MacCuspic shaking his boots down there. They're going to try to make him face as many rocks as possible in this all-important 5th end.
Which I think is a good call. They need points here, so let's get them in. But this one needs to curl over, but stay a lot straighter than the other ones here. And here it goes. Here it goes. Great weight. You don't want to set up a double.
Great weight there from Iris. Part of the ice just isn't curling as much as the outer wings. So, you know, Team Williams will make that adjustment as the game goes on. But nice weight there from Iris Stanley to get.
Does he get it? And does he get it? And he does roll over, but not enough of a roll, and that red stays behind. And we're sorry if we drop the stream there. Oh, it's dropping a lot, actually. Yeah, if you're tuning in and this is all laggy, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm hoping you can because on our end it's looking pretty choppy. But we hope you stay around with us. Just a little bit of some internet troubles here tonight, and looks like we're back up, so that's nice. So welcome back. Hopefully, I don't know when you could hear me last, but we're assuming you can hear me right now. And as we're watching Team Williams now, trying to hit out this rock that Stephen Leslie threw. She does. Does it get out? Does she stick around? She does. And, oh, just stays around. What a shot that was.
Oh, yeah. That was pure wizardry from Team Williams, who are now sitting 2, and they've got some rocks in some low places. So, you know, let's see what Team MacCuspic is going to do with this.
Yeah, I think they can't go for the double here. It's just way out there. Just a crazy double. So looks like they're just going to go after that easy shot. Just get it away. If they give up 2 here, it's not the end of the world. So Mike McNamara sliding out. In turn, Stephen Leslie's on it right away. It must be curling out of his hand. It is curling out of his hand, but look how straight this is staying. Steve, oh, it's curling now, though. Will he keep it? Does it catch anything? It does and rolls out, but great sweep there. Great shot. Good team shot by Team MacCuspic to get that out. But Team Williams, they smell blood. They see those corner guards. They know what to do, right? Don't they, Todd?
That's right. Magic Mike with the takeout, but Team Williams is ready to really split the house here.
Well, at least if they're going the other way now, yeah.
Yes, that's what splitting the house is, Sebastian. And they're going to try to get one over.
Tough hit. And for those at home, for those that might not curl that often or might not curl at all, why is this a tough hit? It's wide open, you might say. But it's so far out here, and we haven't seen much. It might be a little slower. It might curl. It might fall out. It's just it's a tough shot because there's so many unknowns. But they're probably going to throw a lot of weight at this, hope to keep it straight. And Mike McNamara coming out. Steve Leslie running into the poles. Let's see if he can avoid them. He does. It's coming in really nice. Really nice. And it's falling out. Does it hit the line first? I think it does, or doesn't it? I don't know. What. Oh,
we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go the replay on that one. That one looks like it touched the out of bounds line before it made contact, and so Disco Don, the gentleman that he is, puts the red rock back and gives Williams another shot here at sitting 2.
Yeah. So that's 2 shots now. It's like those shots never happened. So
That's right.
we'll see if Joyce Van Berkel can split the rings here. Get her weight down. This looks a lot better than her last one. It's curling nice. Will it curl enough? They might switch sweepers to make it curl at the end here. Here it goes. Just need to be anywhere in the rings.
Gotta go.
Anywhere in the rings. And we have
Big
a
sweep
great
there
draw.
from the front end of Team
Really good.
Williams.
Very nice shot by Joyce Van Berkel. And we have an update for you guys. Sheet 3, Kenny Keogh versus Chris Grancelli has finished. I'm not sure the final score, but Chris has won that. Last we checked in, I believe it was 9-1 for Chris. And they finished after the 5th end, I believe. So I'm not really sure what happened in the 5th, but I assume Chris might have got a couple more points for them to shake. So Chris Grancelli, our first winner of the night, as we watch Don MacCuspic slide down and get ready for his next shot. Don throwing a hit. Get rid of this, make it go, and that's a score. If they give up 2 here, doesn't matter. They'd be up by 4 in the 6th end. That's a great position to be in. Interesting turn they're taking here. They need to kind of curl like away from that guard.
Yeah, they're a little worried about throwing the inside out here, Sebastian. They've thrown a lot more this way, and so they're
Probably put it out the other corner because you want to make it just a different shot for Don. You want to give him the same shot 2 times in a row. Especially with the way the ice is curling.
well, I don't sense any fear at all in Leona Williams. So you know what?
No.
She's coming down here. She's confident. She's ready to make this shot and put her team on the scoreboard, Sebastian.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. So getting ready to throw. And it's going to be interesting, too. So we have a sheet that finished up, as we just said. And when that happens, sometimes the ice will, I say, fudge up. So get a little stickier, get a little slower. And it's something you need to keep in mind when you're playing these games because it can really affect you. And you don't want it to affect you negatively at all. So just the sweepers, of course, this is a hit, so it's not going to come into effect, but there's a draw that maybe on our last one needs to be done. Probably throw a little, just a touch extra weight to make sure it doesn't slow down. Leona Williams sliding out now for a last stone. Release it close to the broom. And their sweepers aren't near it yet, but it's coming down nicely, Todd. Here it goes, they're sweeping it.
Yeah, this one's
really
looking
good.
pretty good from my angle.
Will they get any roll here? Looks like it might be on the nose, but that's fine. Good shot.
Right. That's right. A nice nose hit. And the thing about this one is if Don MacCuspic nose hits here, Williams is going to have a draw to almost anywhere in the house.
That's true. That's completely true. So Don is going to try to roll here some way. Let's see if he might indicate to his sweepers where he wants to roll.
Yeah. Get that one to go away.
Get that one to go away.
That's right. That's good advice from Don MacCuspic. Get that one to go away. That's all you need to do.
You're taking
here.
that out.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, hair more,
he
Mike.
must know we were turning up the mic and doesn't want to give away his
wanna go
master
that way.
strategy, which honestly, good for him. I wouldn't want to give it away. Let's listen in here for the line call on this last shot.
Whoa. Steve. Whoa. Steven. Whoa. Off. Run the nose. Neil.
That's fine.
Nice throw there from Don and a good roll, but I don't think it's enough of a roll to be second shot. So Team Williams here with the draw for 2. But guess what, Sebastian? No matter what, Team Williams is getting on the board here. They are sitting 1.
Yeah, that's great. And
well, unless of course they tap up the blue, but these are grandmasters on the ice. I can't see that happening.
No, of course not. And we've seen this draw many times. Hit anywhere in the paint. We have 2 on the board for red. And you know what they say? The comeback will begin. And it'll be a glorious comeback indeed.
Don't go anywhere. There isn't any better curling to watch on YouTube right now than this.
Now,
Stay tuned, like and subscribe. And
come down to the Sydney Curling Club. Take a flight down. We have games all weekend, and it'll be worth your time. I just heard there's 300 people here. Do you hear that, Todd?
Yeah, and there's a lot of bags of chips open here. It's just a great time.
Yeah, and there's coupons everywhere. Like this is possibly curling Christmas.
It really is a paradise. Here is Leona Williams with her last shot in the 5th end, drawing for 2.
Looking good. You need to make sure this stays out. They don't want to accidentally tap up blue, but it definitely doesn't look like it's curling that much. They're not touching it yet, so that means the weight's either close or a little heavy. Don't touch the blue is what the spectators are saying, and they're not touching the blue. They're by. Does it stop in time? Yes,
Great
it does.
Shot
2 red. They're on the board.
Leona
Williams. We have Todd, can you speak? I couldn't hear because there's so many people clapping back here.
Great shot
There we
there
go.
from Leona Williams.
Yeah, I thought I lost you there.
And they are on the board. This is a 6-2 curling game as we go to the 6th end. And Leona's got to be feeling really fired up about that one.
Absolutely. She coming down looking happy. And this is now a 4-point game. The comeback's on. They have their draw weight down. It's great. And leading us off for the first time this game, Kathy McDonald, lead of Team Williams. And I don't know what just happened there. We have a update. What's going on? We're turning on Don MacCuspic. How you doing, Don? Oh, he's indicating he can't hear us, which is true. He can't hear us. So we're just gonna let him be. Oh,
Letting them in it.
Yeah, he's feeling good. He's feeling good.
Yeah. He's feeling good after this. And that's the kind of attitude you need to have. You need to just think, you know what? Gave up 2 points. That's fine. It's not the end of the world.
Wow, a lot of confidence there from Dreamy Dawn, and Leona's gonna have some fire here. They've got a nice guard up, and they're not going home just yet, Sebastian.
Oh no.
No, Team Williams is not ready for bed. They are drinking a water. They are ready to play 3 more ends of curling at least.
At least. And when we say at least, it'd only be 2 more shots. Oh my God. Oh, Leona she's fired up. She's fired up. We're talking between the glass here. I'm sorry that you can't really see this, but we're fired up. She's fired up. Dawn's fired up. This has turned into an exciting game of curling, Todd.
Yeah, and look at this, Sebastian.
I'm looking.
Another nice rock from Big Deal Neil McNeil coming in right behind that center guard. Wow.
And Broom's up. They're happy on that one. Dawn's happy. We're happy.
Neil wants this game to be over after 6 ends by the looks of that shot.
It'd be a big deal for him if it's over.
Absolutely. So let's see how Team Williams counters that great shot from Neil.
Yes, this is Kathy McDonald. She's had her draw weight all game, so let's see if she can make this freeze. Might be a little light out of her hand. They're sweeping it right away. Here it goes. It's definitely light. But
yeah,
guard here's okay. They don't have hammer. So more guards, the better. And will that go on the center line? It does. No tick rule in effect. They're happy with it. And Don MacCuspic is probably going to look to put another one in here and put on a lot of pressure early in this end with hammer.
Yeah, here we go. Neil just threw a great one, and so Don is yelling down the ice saying, same thing, buddy. Do it again.
Yeah, let's hear. Let's see if we can hear him. Jeez, I can't talk. Instead, we hear a broom slam on sheet 4. That's Kevin Guthrow slamming his
tight.
broom when he's calling a guard. So I apologize for that. That really took over the
Whoa,
mic there.
Let it curl. Yep. Yep. Oh, everybody.
Everyone's sweeping this one. They want this rock in. Sweep, sweep, sweep goes the brooms.
Good, good,
Yeah,
good,
the
good,
boys,
good, good,
the
good,
boys
good,
want this game to be
Okay,
over after
great,
6
good
ends.
scrum.
They want to.
Out a little. Should curl here. Needs to curl a bit, but it's coming close. Sweeping now. Will it get there? Will it get there? Does she have anything? And oh, it just flashes. Oh, that's too bad. She threw that really well.
Yeah, just a little bit of a straight spot there, Sebastian. We've seen that spot give some players fits this week at the Sydney Curling Club. You just get a little outside there, and there is no forgiveness.
Yes, and we'll see if Stephen Leslie can ferry his rock to the right spot here. And speaking of ferries, end number 6, sponsored by Marine Atlantic. Marine Atlantic, one of our gold sponsors for this Bonspiel. Thank you very much. They have a ferry from Newfoundland to North Sydney, or vice versa. Did you know that, Todd?
Yeah, head on down to Newfoundland and have some swish while you're there.
Yeah, and I hear it's a great spot. Island to island, they say.
Yeah, and yeah, thanks to Marine Atlantic for sponsoring the 6th end here. And speaking of the 6th end, I just looked over at sheet number 1, and they just put up a score of 3 points at the 6th end for Team Drover.
Wow.
So they've taken a 7-3 lead over Team Rayfuse, and they are on second stones in the 7th end.
Yeah, and we have Iris Stanley lining up this double again. She'll get to throw it again. And slide note, weight looks good for the second time. We'll see if the line's a little better. It's this line, this 4-foot line, it just stays so straight here, Todd. But will it come? Sweeping to make a curl. Will she get it? Will she get it? Does it go by again? Oh, it ticks it. Oh. It's just so unfortunate. It's just so straight there.
Almost the same spot there for Iris. She could win a Stanley Cup for consistency. Those 2 shots were exactly the same, and she just missed that one. So we're going to see some fireworks here, Sebastian, now. Now that we don't have one of those rocks wide open, we might see a couple run backs.
Yeah, I'd love to see some of those.
Yeah, the Rolex run back at the Sydney Curling Club. Hopefully we can win some run backs.
I'd love to win some run backs. It's one of my favorite prizes. But speaking of run backs, Stephen Leslie is not throwing a run back for this shot. He's throwing the draw. Let's see if he can get his weight down better for this shot. Sliding out with his out turn. Low to the ice. Lining up. Looking good out of his hand. But sweepers are not touching it. Is he heavy again? Oh, they're indicating a little heavy. A little heavy?
4 foot.
4 foot.
4 foot. Back 8. Still going. Back 8. Coming.
So we're trying to put
Just
it
beat
back
just
house
beat,
now.
just beat.
Leona sweeping it. Will she get it out? She does. Great sweep. That was chaos back there. I almost thought I saw a cross check. But everyone got the rock out, and everyone is happy except for Team MacCuspic on that shot.
Yeah, I thought we were going to see our 4th altercation of the night there, there on that one. But Magic Mike has walked away. He's taken himself out of the situation.
Yeah, and speaking of run backs now, we have a run back by Team Williams, lining it up, shrugs. Let's try it out. And I agree. Why not?
I agree. It's Friday night. We're here for a good time. And Team Williams is ready to bring the heat once again.
Yeah, sweeping it out of her hand. Might be a little tight. Weight looks pretty good. Even if she just ticks the top one, but it's looking okay.
Girl.
Looking okay. Think it's good. Does she get it? 1, She gets it. What a shot by Joyce Van Berkel. Perfect shot. And Don MacCuspic's left shaking his head. What does he do now? Does he do a run back?
Wow, great shot there from Van Berkel and Team Williams. They're not going home just yet. It's the 6th end, and they want to put up a big steal here in this end, Sebastian.
Yeah, and looks like runbacks are not on the menu for this shot. Instead, it's a hack weight hit by Mike McNamara on a tricky spot. We've seen a lot of rocks crash here. You wouldn't want to tap up that red guard again.
Wow. Call the Hamburglar, because there might be a steal in this end if Mike misses this shot.
Yeah. Stephen Leslie sweeping to make a curl. Will he get enough of it? The weight's great for this shot. Hard Stephen. Do they get enough? I don't think so. That red stays in the house, but it's wide open now.
But it's still shot rock, Sebastian, so Team Williams
Oh my God, Don MacCuspic just tripped behind the hack. Is he okay? This broom launches into the house. We have our 5th altercation of the night.
Wow, he just launched his broom at opposing skip Team Williams.
Yeah,
and
Don's just laughing at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's all you can do for the situation.
Those are fighting words there. What's going on here?
And I'm just all out of whack. I think all these players are out of whack. Was that possibly a strategy? Did Don purposely trip on the hack to just confuse everyone, I wonder? This rock's coming in nice. They need to get second shot out of this. Sweep it in. Do they get second shot?
Yes,
Great sweep by
do.
Leona. She didn't give up on that rock. That's 1-2 for red. Down by 4 on this 6th end. And this is a game. This is becoming a game. And Todd, I just had somebody poke my shoulder because we have an update on sheet number 4. Last rock now for the X-Men. The X-Men, we have Team Pugsley throwing last, down 2 to Kevin Guthrow. They are shooting against 1 red. Kevin Guthrow sitting 1 red. Let's see if Pugsley will be able to make this shot.
So are they doing the tap up here, Sebastian, or are they doing the straight draw?
Yeah, so as you can see from this amazing camera angle, there's a lot of guards. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. Well, there's a lot of guards over there, so there's a lot of crazy ports. And it looks like he's going through the port. I think you're right, Todd. I think he's tapping up this blue, and they're sweeping it to make a curl right now. Sweeping to make a curl. It's coming near the hog line. Will he get past that first guard? He gets past the first guard. Will he tap it up? They're giving up on it. Does it stop? It goes through 1 red. Kevin Guthrow, steal a 1, 6th end, goes up 5-2.
A good try, though, there from the X-Men. If they got any piece of that top blue rock, I think they would have scored.
Yeah.
So a really good effort there from the boys, and you know, coming back to our feature sheet here, another chance for Team Williams to hit and be sitting 2.
Yeah. And that was a good shot there by Mike McNamara, the hit and roll, because it puts that blue in a tricky spot for Team Williams, because it's kind of like half buried underneath their stone. Sorry, there's a timeout being called on one of the sheets, and you might be wondering why I'm pausing for that. It's because there's no timeouts at this event. So, there's an umpire going out to. There's rocks going everywhere. They stole. We had a stolen rock. Sheet 1 stole a rock from sheet 2. This is absurd. Wow. Don MacCuspic's putting it back. He can just he can only laugh at this, and I agree. Like, what can you do in this type of situation? Yeah, he just looks at the camera, raises some eyebrows. Like, what were they trying to do there? This is the same pool, so I'm wondering if there's some mind games going on here, because these teams will be playing each other, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Don has been laying down some mind games towards Team Williams, and you know what? He's also just letting Team Drover know that they're not off the hook either for their game that they're playing tomorrow.
And this rock here coming down, it's curling a lot. Does it over curl? It's just curling a little too much. I think it's by. Oh, it's by. It's too bad. Good throw, and just we're seeing a lot of over curls here. Just tricky ice for this team that's not used to possibly the curl here. And MacCuspic's now going to draw in, I think, behind all these guards to sit 2. And we had a flash on sheet 1. There's like, I'm bombarded by these voices because there's probably about 326 people. Is that the last number we had?
Yeah, it's getting really crazy in here right now, Sebastian, and you know, there's there's a new development every 90 seconds here at the Mercer Fuels Cashspiel. Lots of excitement, lots of action as we're watching 3 great games of curling right now.
Yeah, this is crazy. And let's tune in to see what Don MacCuspic and Mike McNamara are talking about right now.
Okay, it really,
No, it comes hard.
last time. Okay,
Very insightful there from Magic Mike. It really did last time.
Yeah, you can tell he skips 3 nights a week.
I like getting shot on this side. You guys prefer the other side?
Don's asking them what side they like, but he's already made up his mind, Sebastian. He doesn't
right
care at
now?
all. He's going to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, and you heard the confidence in the sweepers. So they just said they're good with whatever, because if
we
he
don't
throws
have
it, they'll
left.
drag it to wherever it needs to go. That's how much confidence this team has right
Oh, yeah,
now.
okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what I thought we had hammer. I didn't see that rock behind. Okay.
Is there confusion about hammer here?
Well, you know, it's a long
Yeah, I
game,
like
and
this.
you know, your head's got to
If I make
be in
this-
it
if I
all
make
the
this
way.
good, then
I wonder
you
if
gotta play it,
the
right?
stolen rock might have had
Let's,
something to do with that.
touch the
So
button.
That's
I
right.
think Don got confused because of the stolen rock, and he didn't even know he had hammer. Thomas Drover playing these crazy mind games and doing a good job at it.
3 even? Okay. Even touch the 4.
Almost another flash over there on on sheet 1, but Drover got a piece of it, and Rayfuse is going to have a wide open draw for 2 here to make it a 7-5 game.
Yeah, we'll have that coming in close while Don MacCuspic throws this. It's looking a little heavy. The sweepers aren't touching it.
Wow.
And
you can hear the groans from Team MacCuspic as that one comes to a stop
that side.
in the back 12.
as
And
Mike says, he preferred the other side. So I just think everyone was on the different page there.
yeah, but we know what page Team Williams is on. They're on the page where they steal a couple points here in the 6th end, or at least that's the story that they're trying to write.
Yeah, and we'll see if they can write it, and we hope they can write it because that'll make it an exciting game. As we watch, we're not going to update this, but Team Rayfuse is doing their draw for 2 points, but it looks a little light, and yeah, it's coming up a little short, so they only get 1 point. It's a 7-4 game on sheet 1, going into the last end. Team Drover up 3 with hammer in this last end. Leona Williams now getting in the hack to throw her last shot of the 6th end. In what has been a riveting game so far. It's been exciting. And getting ready. Lining up. Sliding out. Let's go with it. Sweepers stay close. Needs to get any of that blue out. The weight looks great. The line's pretty good, but it's curling. Are the sweepers going to get on it? They're staying close. Might be a little clean. Sweeper to make a curl now. Looks nice, Todd. Does she have it? Does she have it? Here it goes. Oh. What a shot by Leona. Sin 2 without hammer. Don MacCuspic's going to have a double for 3 now, but it's a tough double in a tricky spot. We've seen many misses on the hits here. And good to make him try to shoot this. You don't want to leave him just an open shot. Make him think about it. Put the pressure on a bit. And Don MacCuspic sliding down immediately. They know what to do.
Absolutely. Last shot, they weren't all on the same page, but on this one they are, Sebastian.
Yeah.
Don is going to try to make this double, score 3 points, and then go straight to the bar to buy drinks for Team Williams.
That's what he's hoping, but we'll see if he can make it. But don't call him Double Don for no reason. Or maybe it's for the drinks. I'm not sure. MacCuspic lining up, getting ready. Let's listen into this line call as it comes down.
Whoa! Whoa! Neil! Hard, Neil! Hard, Neil! Hard! Hard,
Mercer
Neil!
trying to
Hard,
curl.
hard, 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 hard! Hard, hard!
Oh.
And did I hear a burn? I heard a burn.
Between.
Burn rock? You hear that?
A little bit of drama here.
Was it? So what's that?
By rights,
Let's go to the replay.
Yeah, so 2 red.
So,
Yeah, yeah, you burned the rock. 2 red.
Wow.
2 red. Wow. What in a
Team
Neil burnt it.
MacCuspic has called
A burned rock.
on themselves in a miraculous display of honesty here by Neil McNeil, and Team Williams steals 2 points. It is 6-4. Sebastian going to the 7th end.
Yeah.
I was ready to start the car and head home and get some sleep for our game early tomorrow, but looks like we're in for some more curling action.
Yeah, and we have fans hooping and hollering back there. This is entertaining, and I'm loving this game.
Lots of hooping and hollering here at the club right now. Well, yeah, it's a 6-4 game.
Yeah, we had a burned rock last end, informing the crowd. A burned rock and a steal of 2. Ooh, yeah, the crowd's going crazy back here. It's like hearing a bunch of owls behind me. So we have Kathy McDonald lining up for first stone of the 7th end. Only down 2 now. This is going to be the comeback of the century, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, like I said, I could see the fire in Leona's eyes as she was throwing those last rocks in the 6th end. I knew that she wasn't ready to go home. Don was ready to go home, but just a little bit of a misstep there on his last shot.
Yeah.
He was outside. Leona was going to score at least 1 there. That shot was missed despite the burnt rock. And they end up getting a free point, and we're still here. Sebastian Lafort and Todd Mercer commentating this late night draw for you.
Yeah, and it is becoming a late night, honestly. But I don't even notice because this game's so exciting. Neil lining up. I think he's trying to draw in behind this guard. Let's go of it. Sweepers staying close. Looks like it needs to curl a lot. We'll see if Mike McNamara jumps on the sweep to make it curl. Or are they saying too heavy?
Back 8. You gave it that little push, right? So.
Oh, he gave it a push. He gave it a push, Mike's
And
saying.
you gave it a push, so.
Did he give it a push?
It seems they seem to think like he gave it a push, so I'm inclined to believe them, but we'd have to watch the replay for that, and I don't want to, so we're not. So we're gonna give Neil the benefit of the doubt there. I don't think he pushed it. Do you?
I think he did. I'm going with Magic Mike here.
Okay.
And here we go.
Well, I'm going with Big Deal Neil.
Team Williams ready to apply some pressure in the 7th end after that throw through from Mr. McNeil.
Yeah, this one's very outside, but it does curl off here. So as long as it's the guard, this is probably pretty good for them. And is curling, and it curled a ton, Todd. Wow. It's even in, is that in the rings? It must be really fast out there. That looked
Wow.
really light. That's going to make Don think. Let's see what he says.
Roll over here.
He didn't think about that at all,
Hello.
Sebastian.
He said, roll over
Take it
here.
out.
He knew what to
Hit
do
roll.
immediately. And as we've mentioned a few times in this game, 3 very experienced skips on the ice, and they're making quick calls.
Yeah. And Neil lining up, getting ready to throw this. Let's go of it. Looks good out of his hand.
Whoa. Michael.
Michael. He's calling him by his full name, so that must mean trouble.
I wonder if there's some drama back there.
Oh, yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Oh, we're fine, he says. And great shot by Neil. Sticks it, rolls over to the side. And it looks like Team Williams is now going to be putting up a guard. They want another guard because they have hammer. They need to steal stuff. They need to steal for the rest of the game. If they give up any points here, it's not, I don't want to say it's game over, but it's going to be a lot tougher for them. So it'd be great if they get 1 or 2 here, and then they need to probably steal again in the last end. But they've been some thieves these last 2 ends, or last end, I guess.
That's right. I told them to call the Hamburglar last end, and you know, maybe we'll have to do that again. You're gonna have to stay tuned in to see how the action plays out.
Yeah, and I'm excited because this game we're playing tonight, curling. Well, I guess we're not playing it, but this game they're playing. It's one of the greatest games, and this is one of the greatest games I've seen. And what a draw! And more drama as an amazing draw right behind their corner. And I don't like to say that was a perfect shot.
No, you don't.
I barely say it, but I think that was pretty much as perfect as you could have made it.
Really perfect shot there from Team Williams, and the sheriff is gonna have to come to town here and take out some of the bad guys.
Yeah, Sheriff Steven getting ready to throw, lining up.
It's a showdown at the Sydney Curling Club, and start your engines because this is going to be a fast one.
Oh, yes. How fast do you think this is going to be, hog to hog? 4?
This is at least going to be 80 miles per hour.
Steven, low to the ice, melting into the ice now, but that's how he gets his line. Sweeping it hard. Michael, I should say, on the sweep. Does he get it? Does he get it? And he does. What a run back by Sheriff Steve Leslie.
Wow. Steven doing what he does best, getting rid of the bad guys, kicking them out of the house, getting them out of town. That's what we came here to see tonight. And he gets Team MacCuspic out of trouble, and he comes down the other end of the ice to take a big swig of rum. Why not?
Yeah. And he honestly doesn't even look happy for making that shot. That's how routine this is for him. He makes a great shot like that, and he doesn't even care.
He's smiling back here now. He knows that was an important shot for him and his team, and but don't count out Team Williams.
Absolutely not.
Just don't quit. They are here to play, and this shot is looking like something that they really want to channel the rest of this end.
Draw, and it's really slowed down there. Did a pick at the end, I wonder?
Wow. That one was looking really good to me, Sebastian, and you know what? Team Williams, they're going to bounce back. They know how to throw this next time. They're going to make these shots.
Yeah, and we have a score update, or game update, I should say. Team Thomas Drover has beat Team Ray Fuse, the St. FX girls, on sheet 1. They ran them in a rock, 7-4 final score. So Thomas Drover beaten Abby Ray Fuse on sheet number 1.
Yes, handshakes over there on sheet number 1, and now all 4 of them will throw their draw to the buttons for the tiebreakers. And once again, Stephen Leslie here throwing that big signature Stephen takeout weight.
Lining up, locked and loaded. Let's go with the rock. It's good out of his hand. Sweepers aren't near it. Now Michael McNamara on the sweep.
Mike, a.k.a. Michael McNamara, and they hold it. It just papers by the guard.
And thank your sweeper there, Steven.
That's right, but Team Williams, recognizing this situation, they know that they can sneak one in behind here.
A little stagger there. Yeah, so if they bury one nice here, and they've been doing really good at their draws these last couple ends, it's going to be a tough shot for Mike coming up here. Sweeping it right out of the hand, though. Is it a little light, I wonder? Little light. We know curls here. It's staying out, but it will curl at the end. We've seen many go at the end. And it's looking good. And it over curls a little light. And don't want to tap them up. That's fine. Little guard. And what's Don going to do here? Let's listen in. Don MacCuspic. Does he want to peel, open it up, I wonder? Oh. Looks like the mic.
Draw it in.
Oh, there we go.
Hit. We draw in, they're going to raise.
Don definitely recognizing this situation here, because now that stagger is even tighter, Sebastian.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's do this.
And so
Even if you come off of this one.
if Team Williams can ever raise that red and behind, it's going to be Steel City again.
Yeah. Which, something you never want at this stage of the game if you're a Don MacCuspic. McNamara sliding out.
Line's good.
Line's good out of his hand. And remember, they can split here, so there's a lot of options.
Kneel.
Get a kneel
Hard
on to
kneel.
make a curl.
Whoa. Straight.
And do they get that split? Well, I guess that rock was already on, but they needed it to slow it down, and that's a great shot, actually, right on the button.
Wow. Nice shot there from Magic Mike.
Looks like the tables have turned, and, well, we saw them do it last end. Let's see if they can do it again. Run back time for Team Williams. You know this is their shot. They like this.
Yep, this is the Rolex run back. They've got this trick in the bag, and let's see if they can pull the rabbit out of the hat here, Sebastian.
Absolutely. And I believe it was also Joyce, the mate for Team Williams, that made this run back last shot. So we know she likes these shots. And she lets it go. It looks good out of her hand. Might need to sweep it. Yeah, needs to sweep it. It's curling a lot. Oh, so she's holding it.
Oh,
The
my
sweep
goodness.
is great. Does she make it again? Does she make the run? Oh, it just over curls a little bit. Oh, what a try there. Oh, I thought she had that, Todd.
Great try there from Joyce Van Berkel, the run back machine, as they've been calling her tonight.
Absolutely. She must have a lot of Rolexes in her watch drawer.
Call Steve Urkel, because Joyce Van Berkel is here, and she came to play, and there might be a chance that we see another run back from Joyce on her next shot.
Yeah, and Mike McNamara trying to do the exact same thing. Probably a little less weight because he definitely needed that tick last time. And it is less weight.
A lot less weight.
And I wonder if there's some hard feelings there, because it looks like Mike really wanted to make his sweepers work there. And good attempt on the sweep, but just a little light. Mike's shaking his head. He knew he let off too much steam in that one. But what he does do is he takes the run back away from this Team Williams, and they have a rock on the button. What do they do now, Todd, I wonder?
Yes.
Draw. Indicating on the draw. This is a crazy hard draw, but there's one person that could do it. It's the person throwing it right now, Leona Williams.
Now, Team Williams has averaged 2 points per end in the last 2 ends. And so we know that they can put crooked numbers on the board, Sebastian. So, you know what? Even if they don't make this shot here, if they make this draw real close and they force Team MacCuspic to 1, they're going to take the hammer into the last end and try to score a big 3, which is very possible. And then it becomes a showdown in the draw to the button for them.
Yeah, the draw to the button showdown, our favorite part of the game if we ever get them.
So Team Williams here, getting the slider on, getting in the hack, getting ready to throw this draw around a pile of rocks out front. Williams zoning in, and let's hear the call, Sebastian.
I'd like to as well, but sadly, we don't have the mics on her. Okay, well, sure. We'll see what Mike and Don have to say about this.
A little bit, yep. Depends on her weight. She'll carry the hole if she's heavy.
Seeing Mike's comments here. That's insightful. And sadly, a little inside over curls.
First one. I wouldn't come deep with it.
Oh, there.
Split the 12.
Yeah. Okay, so we got to be able to pass this bubble here. I think we got to be right there.
Okay.
Even if we run off that one again.
Yours ran straight out on this side most of the times,
I know.
but we'll do that. Okay.
But
That's
if we come off this one, then we're good.
Okay.
Mike McNamara taking over the strategy there from Don MacCuspic. He knows what he wants, and Don trusts him a lot. They've played for a long time together. I'm not sure the exact number of years, but it's been quite a few.
Yeah, I bet these guys have played over 1,000 curling games together, if I had to guess, Sebastian.
Yeah, and you know what they say, when you play 1,000 games with someone, you develop a bond that's unlike any other.
Yep, once
Guys,
bitten,
half
1,000
fingers
times
grace.
shy.
Well, some say it's like the sun and the moon, everlasting, never broken. MacCuspic getting ready to throw his first shot, seventh end.
Line's good. Split the 12. Steven, yep.
Hard, Steven.
Hard, Steven. Hard. Okay, well then.
Wow.
A little heavy, is it?
An incredible display of athleticism there from Stephen Leslie. They thought that rock was going to be top 12, and the sheriff brought the guns out and really dragged that rock into the 4-foot, showing off his strength.
Yeah. And again, Steven doesn't play with this team regularly, so maybe they're just not used to his power sweeping that he does so often.
Someone go down and check that broom for illegal foam.
Yeah, and if he has it, who cares? No rules here.
Yeah.
But if I was to guess, I don't think he has any, because I think he's just that strong. And what do you do here if you're Team Williams, Todd?
Yeah, it's getting pretty tough here for Team Williams. I think if it was me, I'd be trying that straight run back, Sebastian, and really just trying to limit them to one here.
Yeah, that, or maybe like the in-off, but I guess draw, you limit them to 2. Can you, I mean, it curls enough. Maybe you can get by that one Don just through if you really skinny that guard. You freeze to it, and then you only get 1. I mean, we're just saying a bunch of shots. Honestly, there's just a lot of...
The in-off is pretty steep here, so
Yeah.
let's see what trick they have up their sleeves. Does Team Williams have an ace up their sleeves on their last shot here in the 7th end?
Find out. Let's go. Sweepers have the brooms close, so the weight must be close. Sweeping a bit. Are they going for a line, I wonder? Looks like they're going for line, because only one sweeper. And here it goes. It's coming close to that guard. Do they get by the guard? They do get by the guard. They won't get by that other one, but they're going to be second shot. That's a really good shot by Leona. Limit the damage.
Well, they're not second shot, Sebastian.
Oh, sorry, third shot. Sorry, third shot. That's actually what I meant in my head, but sometimes my mouth says words that I just don't think, I guess.
So Team Williams has tightened up the scoring area here a little bit. So now Dreamy Don has to put one in the 4-foot in order to score 3. So
Okay. Is that same weight? Or do I need a hair more over on this side? Or
Stephen Leslie saying a hair more
what
weight.
did you get on the last one? Okay. Okay, so it's 305.
Wow,
310.
some proprietary information cut out there, eh? What'd you get on the last one?
305
And
in Gaston Street.
they just don't want us to know.
Yeah, they must be covering their mics when they say that, because they don't want to give away that knowledge that's going to be in their logbook to make those perfect draws for the rest
Well,
of this
and you know,
tournament.
Sebastian, other teams in this tournament might be listening, trying to gain very important intelligence.
Neil.
Neil. Hey, Neil. Hey, Neil.
You got to be
Neil's
careful
sweeping.
what you say when you're mic'd up, Sebastian.
You do, and they're sweeping for line. Neil on line. Steven now on weight. Will they get by? Hard. They get by. What a sweep. Oh, they go by the second one, though, and it ticks in, and we have 2 blue. Don scores 2. It's 8-4 now, and Leona's walking down the other end.
Okay, so that's it?
Looks like that's it. That's game.
That's handshakes, Sebastian. Another great game of curling here at the Sydney Curling Club. That was a lot of fun. Team MacCuspic rolled into town from Port Hawkesbury, and they've secured an 8-4 victory in the first game of their round robin in this tournament. So now the teams will all throw a draw to the button to determine, to help us break some ties here in the future. And there's still one game on the ice. We have Team Guthrow facing off against Team Pugsley over on the Cape Breton University sheet 4. And are we going to get to pop over and take a look at that sheet?
Yeah, I believe so. We'll let the technical people do their thing while we look at the score, and we can see that it was a close game until that. It was a close game after the 4th end, but it was just those first 4 ends that really Team Williams was gonna want back. And maybe it's just because they're not from here. They're not used to this ice, and once they got adjusted, they did pretty good.
Hey, Team Williams dominated the second half of the game, scoring twice as many points as Team MacCuspic in the last 3 ends. And they're going to be looking to take that momentum into their game tomorrow against Team Rayfuse and Team Drover.
Absolutely.
And Sebastian, we're looking over at the Cape Breton University sheet, and it appears to be handshakes.
Yeah, it looks like Kevin Guthrow ran Team Pugsley out of rocks. That game is over. So you can see the score. It's 6-2 final score. Ran them out of rocks. Team Guthrow picks up a win there. And we have handshakes all across these sheets. We have Team Guthrow beating Team Pugsley. We have Team MacCuspic beating Team Williams. And a reminder, we had Team Drover beating Team Rayfuse before, and Team Grancelli beating Team Kehoe. 4 action-packed games tonight at the Sydney Curling Club. And what do we have lined up for tomorrow, Todd? We have some exciting games, don't we? In the morning, we have how many draws?
Curling starts tomorrow at 9 a.m., and there are 4 draws of action all day tomorrow. The first draw is at 9 a.m. The second draw is at 11:30, and then we have draws at 3 and 5 p.m., and then we have the quarterfinals taking place tomorrow evening at 8 p.m., I believe. So
it's going to be a tiring day, but an exciting day.
That's right. It's going to be a big day of curling, and so if you're at home watching and you want to come down here and say hi, or if you want to punch Sebastian and I in the face, just come here and do it in person instead of doing it in the comments.
We had 5 altercations here tonight, so why not some more? And like I said, you want to take me? You'll win because I'm weak.
Well, that's a great note to finalize the stream here, Sebastian. How about one more shout out to our sponsors before we sign off?
Yeah, let's do a shout out to these sponsors. We are proud tonight to be sponsored by Mercer Fuels. Thank you, Mercer Fuels. McIntyre Chev. Thank you, McIntyre Chev. Marine Atlantic Gold sponsor. Take the ferry. Cape Breton Island, destination Cape Breton. We love Cape Breton. Medicine Shop Pharmacy. Thank you so much. The Whale House Bistro. Pick up your food this week and check them out. Lakes Golf Course. Golf all week and Olympic Shoe Repair. You want to have shoes, you need them fixed, go to Olympic Shoe Repair.
You gotta have shoes
You got to have shoes.
and
That's-
fireworks. If you want to get shoes and fireworks in the same place, Olympic Shoe Repair. That's the spot.
Yeah, and thanks again for watching. Thanks again for tuning in. Come on down to the Sydney Curling Club tomorrow if you want, and watch our live stream online, watch our games in person, do what you want, but we'll be here. We'll be ready to provide some entertainment, and thanks again. This is Sebastian Laforte signing off for tonight.
Stay classy, San Diego.
Thanks, producer Tim.
Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.